Alright, he's in. Okay. Okay, I think we're ready. Yeah, this is streaming. Alright, let's get this show on the road. So welcome everyone to the IDL Season 4 Grand Final. We have here in the commentary booth Big Money Illidat, plus myself, and we have Fref, who's eating at the moment. Might make a little bit of noise, I don't know. And we have Team B, who came through the lower bracket, did themselves a nice little Team Liquid run to the final. And on the dire side, we have Team D, who did the easy newbie route, just going through the upper bracket and not losing the game. So we'll see whether the battle-hardened B can beat the rigid D. Let's go with that. I felt like that was a pretty good intro, to be honest, considering I just made up on the spot.
Could have done with more alliteration.
Possibly, yeah. I mean, I did say rigid D. I don't think we're going to improve on that.
Yeah, I didn't catch that. Alright, good job.
So opening bans are the the Disruptor and the Viper, so that's banning against Beef and Goon. But they're just going to straight up pick the Necrophos for Goon. He had some really disgusting games on it against our team, and we just couldn't deal with it. It's really kind of broken against physical damage dealers because you have the free Ghost Scepter and the heal amp as well, which is just insane. On the Radiant side, we have the Lich and Shadow Shaman support duo picked up straight away. So I wonder if they're going to run a dual mid again. We did that when I was subbing in for Nelson last game, and that was really, really good at shutting down the opposing mid. I think Hux ended up basically looking like a support that game, which was kind of funny. The other bans I didn't mention on the Dire side, they banned the Nyx, so that's a hero that Dave tends to play and do very well on, and also the Earthshaker, which I think just generally been a strong pick for everyone. I know Death Rose played it and had success. It just generally seems to be quite a strong hero right now. And flexible as well. You can play it as a roaming 4, or you can play it as offlaner, or even a mid. Go for the crit shaker. I know Chris is a big fan of that.
Yeah.
So thinking very hard about this second pick here. Having picked the Necro already, a little bit of Magic Burst to be good, but they don't have to pick it yet, obviously. There's not a lot they need to pick at the moment. Obviously, they need to think about, they've got 4 bans coming up, so they need to think about this pick in the context of those. Perhaps they could pick something a little bit counterable because they've got the 2 bans to protect it. But they go for the Witch Doctor, which is fairly standard. I guess the Silencer counters it a little bit with Global, guaranteed to stop the look at it go, but I don't think you're going to pick a Silencer just to counter a Witch Doctor ult. Possibly good for ganking the Necro as well, so I've talked myself into banning it now actually. But the Morphling ban from the Radiance, that's banning against far too far debated, who had a really solid game on that when he played it. Just had all the space in the world though, so I don't know. I think Morphling's a bad hero right now. I feel like it's counterable. Like if you put any pressure on the lane, then he just gets nothing. Furion ban for the Dire, so again that's against Pesty Wizard. So 2 of his heroes banned, with the Furion and the Nyx both being pulled out. So yeah, in the last round, as I said when I was subbing, we really made use of Dave as like Pesty Wizards, I should say, as a 1v1 winner. So you know, whatever we did in the other lanes, we made sure he just had a 1v1, and we could be pretty damn sure that he'd win it. I think he is the highest MMR player in IDL, I think it's around 4.3k at the moment. Lex may be similar. I can't remember exactly where he is, but he's sort of around the 4.5k mark as well. Bristleback and the Puck bans. I don't know why they banned Puck, given they've already picked the Necro. The only Puck player I know on the Dire team is Goon. I guess they might be considering that the Necro is going safe lane or something, but I don't think that's very likely. I think Necro is a lot better when he has the extra creeps mids. Gets off to a really strong start. You can go for like the Brown Beats Dagon meme build, which is actually pretty damn good, because Dagon wants such a good item at the moment. And the Bristleback, so Sam went absolutely ham on that against Team C in the last round. Actually faced up against the Puck mids and just completely wrecked the lane and then wrecked the game. He was this unkillable tank by about 25 minutes, so that was pretty fun. I can see why they banned that. Sam also likes the Invoker. We've not seen a lot of it this season though. I hope we do get to see some of it in this final. But, he does a good job on it. He's very good at split pushing, creating space. Gets the odd Sunstrike pick off as well, which is always good. So 3 cores probably coming up from Team B. First one's the Brewmaster. That's going to be a Nelson Brewmaster. I imagine he'll take it off lane. But yeah, a lot of teamfight control. So they've got the Hex, and they've got the Shackles from the Shadow Shaman. They've got the Cyclone from the Wind Brewmaster ruling, and they've got the stun from the other Brewling, and they've got the Drunken Haze, which is obviously a massive counter to any right clickers. I would like to see someone pick a Tusk against a Necro and just go for those clutch scythe dodges with the snowball. I watched a game with Cinderin and Sons fan doing the A to Z to A dual lane challenge, and it was Cinderin playing Tusk against the Necro, and he was just outplaying him. Quite awesome to see. Timbersaw pick. I don't know that Lex plays that. He's their usual offlaner. So I wonder whether we might be seeing a role swap. I know Chesko does play the Timbersaw. It's like the one offlaner he does play. Indeed, he did play it in the last round when he was subbing in for Team C. He was up against the Furion of Pesty Wizard, and he didn't have the greatest of times. The problem with Timbersaw against Furion, like, obviously if the Furion's a bad player and he just right clicks all the treants on, and we do see the Silencer pick. Crescent. I think the Timbersaw pick has pushed them over the threshold of saying, yeah, Silencer's actually worth it here, because obviously a Silenced Timbersaw is an unhappy Timbersaw and he will struggle too much. As I was saying, Timbersaw 1v1 against Furion. If the Furion's bad and lets all the treants attack him, then he just gets free armor and regen from the reactive armor. But he doesn't, then Furion's base damage is so high that he can actually chip away at Timbersaw. And the reactive armor, unless you get it very high, cut it. I made a pun. Night Stalker pick. So that looks like they're going to be their 4 position Roma, with the Witch Doctor being hard 5. Banned out the Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage is pretty good against Necro. But obviously not really going to kill him until you get the Abyssal. Obviously you don't want to build a Diffusal, so you can't purge Ghost Shroud. So you just kind of need to burst him down, or hope he's so screwed after you have had that initial burst of damage under the Abyssal Blade that he can't do anything. But they do have people that can build called Lotus Orb on their team, so it oh, I'm talking bollocks, aren't I? Because they've banned anti-mage on the other. So Terrorblade pick up, and they've banned out the PL, which is a diffusal carrier. See the last pick here is a Medusa, so that makes sense with the ban on anti-mage. So, two fairly late game oriented lineups, I would say. I don't think we're going to see anyone. Well, I mean, maybe the Dire can go for a mid-game push. If they go for the early Greaves on the Necro, then they've got the physical damage from Terrorblade, Timbersaw can frontline, and then they've got the Witch Doctor and Night Stalker to back them up. The Night Stalker is very good at scouting ahead and getting pickoffs. I feel like they're gonna need at least 3 heroes rotating to get kills though. It's like a Void plus Death Pulse plus a Scythe probably won't kill the Radiant heroes after a certain point. So they are going to need that extra damage. Perhaps just a Maledict or something. Might not get the Scythe kill, but just gonna plug my mouse in. Wireless thing. Oh yeah. Cool.
Patience from Zoe.
Alright, so while we're paused, let's introduce the teams. So we've got Parakeets on the Shadow Shaman, we've got Bitter Killer on the Silencer, we've got Nelson on the Brewmaster, we've got Death Row on the Lich, we've got Pesty Wizard on the Medusa. On the Dire side, we've got 35 Baited on the Terrorblade, we've got Lexington on the Timbersaw, Beef on the Witch Doctor, Goon on the Necrophos, and Mop on Night Stalker. So I think probably what's going to happen with the lanes, certainly for Radiant, I would expect it to be a mid Medusa with, oh no wait, Silence has got bones. Maybe it's a safe lane Medusa, I don't really like that, but okay. Mid Silencer, off lane Brew, Lich, possibly sat mid with the Silencer. I think that's actually an incredibly strong lane, Lich Silencer, and then Keats probably supporting the Medusa. On the other side, I think probably we'll go for dual lane with the Terrorblade Witch Doctor, and then we'll have the Night Stalker roaming. If they do the dual mid, then he's going to have to put some attention to that and try and stop them from completely crapping on this Necro. Because I think 2v1 Lich and Silencer would just absolutely shit on a Necro. I don't think you'd get anything. And then Timbersaw, the offlaner. So Timbersaw going for a little bit of a wander. He's going to block that pool camp there. I think that is a mistake. I think you block this one. Because this one's hard, like, this one's a lot easier for you to disrupt the pool, and you can also pull it yourself. And as a Timbersaw, you can push the lane. Like, I guess if they're expecting the Lich to go safe lane, it's just going to be a standard, like... I mean, even if the Lich goes safe lane, it's going to pull the lane back, and it's going to be under the tower, because he's going to sacrifice creeps. So you go and pull your wave with that camp. And, yeah, I don't really like that at all. Stick. So all the runes go the way you'd expect. No invasions this game. Let's get the...
I'm here now.
Oh, hey Chris. Okay.
I food.
What'd you have?
Sweet chili mackerel, stir-fried vegetables, and a bit of rice.
Oh, that sounds good. So it is going to be the dual mid for now.
I really like the dual mid. That's really clever.
Especially with Lich, it's just absolutely. But I think Sam with glaive skills needs to go and get in his face and start hitting him.
Yeah.
Like if you skill glaives level 1 is to help with the orb, it's not to come back.
Not to CS.
Yeah.
I think it's really good against the Night Stalker because the Night Stalker doesn't really have a lane to gank anymore.
Yeah, that mid gank's
Their
going to be
lane is
difficult.
strong. You can't gank mid anymore. Their off lane's strong. They
So
probably won't.
they've put the Shadow Shaman top as well. They're hoping they can actually keep some pressure out on the safe lane. Indeed, they have forced the Metamorphosis. So that's going to mean that Night Stalker's kind of tied to this top lane. I guess he could try and gank the Medusa, but I don't think it's going to work.
I don't think you best do that until you have a few more levels on the Timber.
Yeah, the Timber needs to do a lot of damage. So Timber's going to get a good start out of this. I think they're going to kill Necro, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
They're really close.
Oh, it's really close.
Surprised they didn't quite manage it.
I love
So
that positioning from the Lich.
yeah,
Just look at
yeah,
how confident he is.
just like come at me, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, as soon as that Lich hits level 2, this lane just gets so hard for Necro. And look at him, you can just zone him out of the creep wave completely. Just blast him, right click him.
I think
He's dead. Yeah, blast hit from the silencer +2.
Yep. Generation goes the way of the Night Stalker though.
Snipe there. So Lich needs to go and use a sacrifice. He's running a little bit of an unsafe way, but the Night Stalker is going to rotate mid. This may get Necro some farm, but it's going to really gimp his levels. Obviously the advantage of the Lich is with sacrifice you don't lose out level wise. Like you as a dual lane get more XP each than the enemy mid will if it's one. That's why the lane's so disgusting.
Yeah, and now he's going to get the...
Now he's
the
splitting it with
sacrifice
Night
takes
Stalker.
away as well. Splitting with Night Stalker, getting even less.
Yeah.
And the Night Stalker's kind of helping because he's drawn the Lich away,
Yeah.
but it's still pretty difficult for the Necro and all of this.
Yeah. I hope he leaves sacrifice at 2 of the Lich. I hope he doesn't get any more points than that because it's kind of a waste in my...
Yeah, I think...
Especially when you can pressure this hard.
Yeah, I think level in Frost Armor, Frost Blast, whatever. But yeah, I think playing Lich a bit always seems like a bit of a waste dropping another couple of seconds off the cooldown.
Yeah. I think the level 2 is fine.
Yeah. Man, it's rough even with the Night Stalker here. The Night Stalker's getting completely pummeled.
Keats dives top lane, the Metamorphosis popped again. Not too aggressive. So how's the 1v1 Timber Medusa going? It seems the Timber's got a slight advantage, even though he just missed his spells there.
13 and 6 versus 12 and 2.
Trying to get aggressive on this Medusa. He's only got 1 point in each of the spells that actually do damage, but he does have 2 in reactive armor, so he can just do this for free. He's not going to take any damage.
They might have to rotate someone down because this Medusa's looking a bit worse for wear.
I don't think now he's not got any mana left, I don't think he could realistically kill the Medusa even though she's low. But with a rotation, certainly, so they need to keep tabs on this. I mean look, it's so hard to hit a Timber Chain like that. And Medusa just keeps him at a range, and it's not really going to happen. I think she's playing a little bit too scared here. I think she could still be up and denying
it. It has just if I was playing the Night Stalker, I'd be bot lane right
yeah.
now. And I think Petty Pesty Wizard kind of respects that.
Yeah.
That
But I mean, they can see him top. They know he's there.
yeah, that's true actually. Yeah.
In fact, they know where all of the heroes on the Dire team are, apart from maybe now they know where this guy is as well. They're not going to get that kill, unfortunately.
Oh, they will with the Lich.
Oh, last right click, they got him. They dropped the Maledict. The Lich might actually be in danger of going down, but he's just about going to survive. That level 1 Maledict. Yeah, level 1 Maledict.
Level 1 Maledict with tickles.
Yeah. Enough to cancel a salve though, which is a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
So in terms of CS, it looks like Terrorblade is on top, with the Silencer just behind, which is kind of to be expected, given that he's basically been tri-laned.
Yeah.
So he's not quite getting as much done in the aggressive position as he might like. They're going to Shrine up now. Yeah, they're going to go use Shrine. There's a DD top.
That could go quite well for if the Silencer gets that. That'd be
Yeah,
nice.
it's not gone for a bottle.
I feel like the bottle's always a bit wanting on Silencer mid. I don't know how well he uses. He's got like no good wave flip, so it's difficult.
He's got Arcane Curse.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
It's reasonable.
I mean, it's okay.
It pushes.
Yeah, it does push.
Like, it's obviously not. Don't nuke the creeps down like really fast, but
Yeah.
a little bit of brawl going on between Night Stalker and Lich. I think Night Stalker
Gets cliffed.
gets
Yeah.
cliffs himself. Questionable. Well, this is going to be tight.
Oh, nice.
Necro does not have Scythe. Bought time for the Death Pulse. That's going to be a dead silence. That's a big mistake. He doesn't have mana to drop the Scythe on Keats. He's going to magic wand up. Oh, like,
kill him.
where did he get the mana for that? Oh, he had stick as well.
Stick.
And we still got. Okay, Night Stalker finally hits the cooldown. You're stuck up there just for the 30 seconds.
It's the BM cliff. I think that was a really unfortunate set of kills because that's put the Necro basically neck and neck again with the Silencer.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous how much he can come back.
Yeah.
I'm hoping in the next patch they drop the combat mechanics. Because like, as someone with good lane mechanics, I feel like they are not rewarded enough. Because if you... I'm sort of getting aggressive on the Medusa again. But again, like he uses all his mana and does a lot of damage, and then after that it's like, wow.
There's nothing. Oh, yeah, I think
that's kind of it.
Yeah, with the Ring of Hell, I don't. He doesn't regenerate.
Is this a dead Necro?
I don't
No.
think so.
I'm just going a little out of here. Take a few tower shots, but with the changes to the Scythe cooldown. Kill on top lane, the Night Stalker goes down, they're going to get the Witch Doctor as well. One more right click from the Keat Shadow Shaman.
Jesus.
Terrorblade not in danger of dying though. And
I think it is probably starting to hit the farm of the Terrorblade for these rotations because he's on 44 CS still, which is the top.
yeah.
But Medusa's starting to catch up.
I mean, if you were completely safe farm in a lane, you should expect to be at like 60 about now, I think.
Easy. Yeah.
And so he's obviously been. He did get one kill, and they are going. Here's the Bruce split used for the first time. Cyclone up the Witch Doctor. This is really nice. They're going to blow up the Terrorblade. He doesn't have mana for the.
Here goes the
thing. Thunder, and that's a very nice use of the first split. As we've come to expect from Nelson. Good brew player. So Silencer are slightly ahead on level, about full level ahead I think, over the Necro, so he's not lost all of his advantage.
Yeah.
But he does have a Night Stalker coming up behind him. He does have the Scythe to contend with, but he's gonna, slightly fortunately I think, I don't know if he No, he didn't see that coming. He's just fortunately moved away for the arcane rune. But now I think Will thinks that he has a. Timber rotated top and killed the brew.
Nice, that's good. Good for Timber. It's good to actually get some rotations in and start.
Yeah,
Trying to snowball his kills.
definitely. Oh yeah, I've still got Will muted, haven't I?
Do you?
Yeah.
I think I've got every team, and I've almost everyone in the game. I kind of got into the habit of just muting the other team when I started playing.
Oh, this is a dead silencer. I don't think he's getting away. Turned a little bit there. Is he going to get side? Yeah, he's going to get side. No, don't even need it. Slightly mistimed on the Medusa ult. It's not really going to get anything. I might get the Timber Saw.
Okay, Curse sticking through.
Yeah, very nice. Arcane Curse really good against Timber Saw because he wants to cast a lot of spells. He's got a lot of low cooldown nukes. Ah, they actually got the bot tower. I missed that. So Medusa pushing down and claiming the first tower. So actually Medusa now moves to the top of last hit's board. Let's take a look at that net worth. Yeah, you got the Silencer and the Medusa on top with actually I mean it's near as damn it even between the top four there, isn't it?
Fairly close.
Yeah.
You got the Night Stalk. I think that the thing that's probably concerning is the Night Stalk is all the way at the bottom, rather than the Witch Doctor.
Yeah, he's not been able to be entirely proactive. He does have another knight coming up in 10 seconds, so we'll see if he can catch up a bit there.
But he is only level 4. He might be level, so he'll be level 5 by the time second night, third night comes. But whether he can, use that,
Yeah.
get anything might be tough.
Looks like he is farming.
He's gone for a second level of Hunter rather than maxing Void.
I think you always max Void.
Yeah,
It's such
I
a
think
good
the
nuke.
extra
Cooldown
damage-
8 seconds. No, it's insane.
Yeah, I think I would have gone.
So they've moved the Terrorblade down. Looks like they're going to not try and defend this tier 1, which kind of makes sense. It's quite low anyway. Just going to try and get trades. So I don't know why Nightstalk is just standing around here. He's kind of wasting his time. He's going to go and hit the tower, which is... I mean, look, this guy is doing like 190 damage. Alright, now he's scattered in there. He's actually made use of himself.
That was really useful.
And he went down.
That was nice. That was a nice use of the ability.
Yeah.
Keats has got a Blizzard mid.
I still think you want to check up here and then go down there, rather than like hit the tower and then go down there.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Anyway, trade tier 1 for tier 1.
Oh, it's been off mid.
Both those safe towers go down. Silencer drops the ultimate. He needs to walk back now. The Shadow Shaman is going to get scythed. They're going to get the huge regen. The Change Frost bouncing through. Are they going to be able to take the Necro down? I think they might be able to.
Yeah, nice.
Just had a Shrine go. That was the Terrorblade taking a solo bottom. So they trade the Shadow Shaman for the Necro and the Timber Saw, which is a bloody good trade if you're the Radiant. So the Death Ward up now for Witch Doctor.
The not Void. What am I chatting about?
Yeah.
Night Stalker Darkness is up now as well.
Yep.
So they're getting those key ultimates online, which is pretty solid.
Yeah. Necro's gone for the Veil to start. Going Veil Radiance.
That's, with the team
I
competition they got, that's pretty smart. I really like the Timber Saw.
Veil's great. I don't like the Veil. I like the Veil. I don't like the Radiance.
I see a lot of pro players do it, and I've never really understood why.
Like if you're the position 1 Necro, getting a Radiance and farming and just tanking up and just being this AoE Heartstopper and Radiance, just disgusting, unkillable cancer is good. When you've got a Timber Saw and a Terrorblade who are going to take a lot of farm off the map, as it is, I think it's too greedy.
Yeah, what do you think? He goes for more like snowbally items to roam around with the timber?
Yeah, or like just a Dagon or a Blink Dagger or something.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think a blink would be really good because then he can kind of keep up with the timber.
Yeah.
Timber blows someone down, get scythe.
You get people like the Night Stalker flies over a tree line and finds someone, and you can just blink in and they're dead.
Yeah.
Global dropped. They've dropped the Brew Split as well. Are they going to be able to finish off the Necro before the Silence ends? Yes, they are. Plenty of damage. They've cycloned up the Night Stalker. They're not going to look for the Timber Saw, although they are aware he's there. The Lich is looking for him. They've stunned up the Night Stalker as well. He might actually get away here. They've cycloned him up again. He's going to be up there for a while.
He's going to die of old age before it's
Yeah. Brew may die.
Oh,
the big Lich ult! Oh my
Huge
god, that Chain Frost!
They might get a counter go, might actually get a Witch Doctor.
I'm so surprised Brew's just like, he's not taking any damage to that. Is that a level 1? That's a level 1 Maledict still, that's why he's just taking nothing. Timber Sword does clear up quite a bit there.
They clumped up like, that was kind of unfortunate positioning.
Yeah. That's what Timber can do. So Medusa off while the team is making space, getting farmed up, taking towers, doing stuff. Hashtag just Medusa things.
I'm kind of, I think if I was Dire, I'd be worried about this Medusa.
Yeah.
Because they're not really stopping the Medusa getting anything.
I don't know if they can. I wonder if they just say, alright, Medusa's going to get fat, but that means that she's going to take some farm away from the rest of her team. So we just try and go super late game, get a Diffusal up on Terrorblade, and just say, alright, 1v1 me, bro. And win that way.
I don't know if they go super late game. I wonder if they just go, if they push more as a 5 right now, just try and take some space away from the Medusa.
Yeah, that's an option.
So I think in a lot of our IDL games we kind of find that people don't capitalize on space as much as they could.
Yeah.
So I think like if you have a juicer or an anti-mage or something, you just try and take the map away from them.
Yeah.
They have the tools to deal with the Timber, the Necro, the Terrorblade, and they have that kind of frightening presence on the map.
They do.
Or they could.
But they're not exercising it right now, that's for sure. They've only taken one tower. Mid tower's kind of low, I suppose. But it is really hard to fight into. I mean, if Medusa TP's in with a Stone Gaze, and you've got that with the Brew Split and Global Silence and the Chain Frost, and yeah, it's kind of scary to fight into.
Yeah, I guess they got the scary team to siege into, but scary team to let take your towers. So it's quite nice. I guess it's quite a nice draft in that regard from the Radiant. Because they've got
Global Silence used, Chain Frost used. They're going to get the Terrorblade. Really nice combination of ults used there.
They're trying to get the juicer as
well. Worth it. Medusa looks very tanky. The Stone Gaze has been used. Again, the Maledict level 1 isn't going to do a lot unless they can get a lot more damage out here. Brew Split was actually still going. Oh, they've ward trapped him. They've done it. Keats, hit him.
What a player.
Oh, he's managed to get out. They're going to get him anyway. Oh my god. Oh, why do people not ban this against teams with Keats in?
I'm starting to respect man.
Yeah, man.
Wow!
He just does it so consistently.
Yeah.
And like, it's counterable, but at some point you're countering a position 5 or 4 or 5 hero, and then you think, why am I bothering? Just ban it.
Why not just ban it?
Yeah.
I think
Medusa takes tier 2 bot.
I think it kind of goes to show how much they need a Diffusal Blade or something on the Dire, because they started attacking Medusa here, and she ran all the way over here.
Yeah.
And then all that time, like this much of map, they removed half her health.
I think Timbersaur's gonna die. Oh, he's so close. Yeah, he's dead. Just the orb. The orb is really nice against. The Stone Gaze dropped. This looks potentially like a dead Witch Doctor. He's going to get the stun up onto the Lich, who's going to Glimmer Cape out. Doing really well. Going to get the Sunder off, but it's not going to do too much. He's so low, and he's going to pop. But unfortunately, the streak got ended. They killed each other somehow.
Have they got Scythe? They got Scythe. If they catch the juicer, it might be their chance to kill it.
I don't think she dies to Scythe. She's got full mana. In fact, they're going to get the kill back on the Necro. On the Nice Stalker. Facing up the Necro. Jeez, look at how much mana that took away. Absolutely insane. I think they could have pressed forward there. I think the amount of creeps they had. But yeah, Timbersaul's there, so maybe not too bad of an idea. Back up.
Yeah, I think it's interesting the Timbersaul's going for a BKB instead of a Bloodstone first.
Okay.
I think, which might be kind of good this game because it means he's got a lot more free reign in the fights. And
yeah.
is he dying in? I haven't really seen this.
He's getting silenced. So I
Yeah,
guess I
which
feel
is-
like he wants to save that until Global's popped and then make sure he can purge it.
It doesn't. Could you not purge that with like a Lotus or something? I feel like Lotus.
Yeah, Lotus is really good on Tim.
I might, because I reckon you go for a Lotus if that's the case instead.
I think it can purge Global.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I really don't build that item very often, so I'm not an expert.
I don't know. Lotus is only a soft dispel, not a hard dispel.
Oh, okay.
And I can't remember what type of dispellable
Yeah.
global. I don't know. It's probably just being nitpicky.
Well, that is a dead Keats. A lot of hate going on there. The Global Silence popped. The Stone Gaze popped. Night Stalker goes down on the edge. Timbersaul's really low. He might survive though with the regen. Oh, and
Lincoln.
the Lincoln stops the Sunder.
Oh my god.
They drop the Necro down.
He's in a really
No,
bad
they're
way.
gonna yeah, he's dead. Just again, like the team fight control and the plays coming out from Nelson on the Brew, just absolutely insane.
Yeah, they just have complete control in these fights. I mean, it's kind of like they use the Scythe on the Shadow Shaman,
Yeah,
which is nice.
yeah.
But
They completely blew him up, but they used
At the
everything.
end, yeah. It's like you're saying, you can ban the Shadow Shaman, or you can counter the Shadow Shaman. But if you counter it, you're what, blowing up. You're getting rid of position 5 support, right?
Yeah.
It's the same with using all your spells. I mean, you use the Scythe in a position 5 support. That's great. Like, you get a kill.
You
but
lose the fight.
What, you lose the fight. Like, why?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think if maybe if they thought they could like get the Scythe, get out, reset, which would have been really good.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe they were just going for a quick pick and they didn't realise the rest of the team around. But I mean, they had the wards here. They had to have seen the other people moving around. They knew the guys were here, farming the creep wave. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
This seems
it's quite
questionable to
easy. Yeah, I think it's quite easy to blow someone up, and then realise it's 4v5,
Yeah.
and just kind of go in. You know, I think it's easy to get in that position.
He's the Medusa's level 18.
Oh lord. And about to have an Aegis.
Yeah. Silencer has the Hurricane Pike up, so that's going to solve his mobility issues. You might should be going for a Dagon Silencer, which is kind of interesting.
No, I think isn't he just finished Rod of Bounty?
We got on the career. Yeah, he has, yeah. I thought with the Null Talisman it was going to be a Dagon, which I would have been
That's
into,
pretty-
but
I think I'd like that. Good against the Timbersaul, good against the Terrorblade,
yeah.
good against the Necro.
Burst damage is just great against their entire team,
Their
basically.
entire team, yeah. The Necro's still going for the Radiance.
Yeah.
I think at this point you just have to give up and go for something else.
Yeah, like when he gets it, it's not going to turn the game that much, and
No.
like that's 3k sat in his stash when it could be like a medium item and then something else, like
Yeah,
half
I
of something
don't
else.
think-
So
I don't think they're at the point where they have to spend that gold or they lose the game.
yeah,
But I think they're getting pretty close to the point where if they don't spend that gold, they lose the game.
yeah,
So it might be better to just spend it so they don't get to that point.
Yeah. Medusa moving forward, they drop the wards. Medusa here with the stone gaze, the Aegis. Wards are hitting the tower. They're going to take them quite quickly. The good aspect of the number of range turrets they have on their team. They've got the glyph out.
Where's the stone gate?
Yeah.
I think they might be
He's just kind of standing there and taking it.
Global Summons is gone. Oh, nice Lich out too.
Blowing up the Terrorblade, that's so good. Necro is really low. They can Cyclone up the Timber or something. Cyclone up the Necro. He's waiting for help. Smash. Yeah, Deuce is just taking buildings. That's GG. And they've called it. Really nice performance from Team B.
That was a really great first game.
Brutal, savage, ranked.
I think it was kind of unfortunate. I think it was really smart from the Radiant from the mids, because I think that completely ruined the nice order pick.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, their lanes were just so hard to gank, all of them.
Yeah, I think that was really. I think, and what you were saying about having like a really hard team to siege into with the Stone Gaze, the tempo control. Yeah, it was really solid draft.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Stuff. So yeah, great performance by Sam on the Knights on the Silencer with 14 kills, 9 assists. Brewmaster all the assists. Medusa just sat and farmed, hit buildings. Yeah. Just took over the game around the 20-minute mark, and it just kind of snowballed from there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, really nice. Kind of see on the net worth. Just pretty good. Alright, I need to go cook some chicken.
Alright,
I'll
cool.
be back in 5 minutes.
I'll get the lobby up.
If
Oh
I
yeah,
the
yeah,
lobby,
get in the lobby. That's
and then I can get in the channel.
yeah.
Sweet. Alright, I'll be back.
Cool. Alright, I'm going to take a short break. Get on the way with game 2. Yeah, I'm back. Seems like people are taking the call of nature. Yeah, it seems kind of like Team B basically continued the high tempo Dota that they were playing in the lower bracket final. and just kind of looking to really crush the lanes and take the game in the mid game. Obviously with the Medusa you've got the insurance of having a late game carry as well. But like in that game they just didn't need it. Just go and end the game. I felt like they Team B prioritizing the second pick. Oh, I need to change that setting again now. Cool. Just waiting for Dave to get back. Yeah, high tempo data from B, and we'll see if Team D can come up with a way of stopping it. I think they need to either pick balls which can stand by themselves in lane, so that they can rotate their supports as needed, or just pick like a super strong Fry lane that even if you like aggro tried into it, you get crushed. And then like in the mid lane, you want to pick something that's if you lose the lane, you can come back. So like a Lina, for example, or a Shadow Fiend, where you can flash farm. So if the lane goes badly, you can have a support stacking for you and get back into the game that way. Okay, seems like everyone's ready. I'm gonna hit that. Okay, so game 2. Team B on the Radiant, Team D on the Dire again. But this time, actually I think it's exactly the same as game 1. First pick for Dire. And yeah. Let's see what they do to respond to that defeat in the opening game. But like B have played the Dota that they wanted to play, and it's kind of up to D to respond to that, because it's been very successful for Team B, and I don't see that they have any reason to not just do that again. Ban the Brewmaster. That will go some way to stopping them doing that exact thing again. Andy did have a really good game on that. My hero. And yeah, I hope this is a... Well, they could ban the Shadow Shaman now, or they could first pick it. I think either would be fine. But we'll see what they choose to do. I think if they let it through again, it's a mistake. Disrupt ban, so that's Beef's best hero as a position 5. And the silence can be difficult to play around, especially if you have like squirrely escapable heroes. Getting glimpsed into the silence is horrible, as I can certainly attest to being a Storm Spirit player. Unco is the other one. Getting X marks into Torrent Boat combo. Like any other damage that does a Storm. Going for the Silencer ban. I don't think that's a first phase ban for me. I know Sam had a good game, but that was more about the Lich just enabling him. So same to opening bans from the Radiant. banning the Viper against Goon. They do pick up the Lich, so I wonder if they're going to go for... There we go, the Shadow Shaman as predicted. The Lich, so they might go try and do like a dual lane mids type thing themselves. So the Radiant go for the Necrophos this time. So when they ran it before, they had Pesty Wizard play it as a solo safe laner. So there's that option again. I don't remember if Sam plays it. It's not that technical, but obviously it's nice to be comfortable on a hero. And there is always the opportunity for Dave to go mids. Their cores are fairly flexible. All of them can play pretty much across positions 1 to 3, which is nice flexibility. Earthshaker pick from the Dire, so they pick up their supports to start. So if that is a mid lich, that means that's either a roaming Earthshaker or a position 5 Earthshaker, which I don't like the latter. I feel like you need quite a lot on that hero to start being relevant. Obviously Fissure is a great spell and it's always great throughout the game, but get them big dunks. Morphling and Puck bans. So Morphling banned out against Fatufar and Puck banned out against Goon. So we've not seen Goon's hero yet, assuming he's not doing a crit shaker. As far as I'm aware, that's not something he's into, but you never know what people are doing behind closed doors. Bristleback banned for the Dire. Again, Sam really enjoys that hero and always has significant game impact. It's just hard to deal with, really. Nothing more depressing than ganking a Bristleback in lane and he gets a triple kill. But it happens. For the best of us. Enigma ban. So ban against Andy. He plays a really nice offlane Enigma. I think having banned out the silence... This is where I don't like the silencer ban, in that banning out the silencer has forced them to ban the Enigma effectively. Because the alternative is a Rubik, and if they've already picked their supports, they can't pick the Rubik if they pick the Enigma. Unless they play the Rubik as a core or the Earthshaker as a core, which is possible, but not exactly good. Unless you're Miracle. So Team B taking their time over this pick. I feel like second phase of picks is always the one that sets the tone for what the strat is going to be. That makes sense. They're spending a lot of time there. So Spirit Breaker. Ollie's played that as a support in the last in the lower bracket final. Sorry. So I'd expect that to probably be a support Spirit Breaker. But again, looking to dominate the lanes. Clockwork. So that's a Lex hero. That does restrict what, if they want to put Dave as a 1v1 again, that does restrict what he can pick. He can't really play a melee hero against Clockwork. Because like as soon as you're at health disadvantage and you have to back up from creep wave, your kind of in danger of just getting walked after with battery assault. That's not a fun way to die. But if it is the Necro, then Necro versus Clockwork is a fairly straightforward matchup, I think. Venomancer picked. So Venomancer is a hero that excels in 1v1s. So I would expect that to be a mid Veno. But if they do run the dual lane mids with Lich, then that's not going to be too great. I would expect to see him kind of move between lane and jungle if he's got his Veno chops fully maxed.
5 seconds remaining.
Anti-mage pick. So this is going to be Fartifar's hero. I feel like this is abusable because Earthshaker is a weak lane support. Lich is really good in dual lanes,
Team back.
but otherwise not great. I feel like if this is going to be an anti-mage with either an Earthshaker or a Lich trying to support him, then just crap on it.
10 seconds.
And if I was B right now, I'd be thinking, right, how can I aggro duel this? Aggro try this, I should say.
Remaining.
Maybe they're thinking Veno's the aggro try core, but I don't. Personally, I don't think Veno works in that scenario. I think it's good in lane, but I think after the laning stage, when you're short on levels, it's not good. So you want something that either flash farms to catch up, which Veno doesn't do, or something that where the level really doesn't matter. They could pick something like a Luna. Yeah, a Luna, Shadow Shaman, Spirit Breaker. Tri lane would just absolutely destroy anything that I can put together.
5 seconds remaining.
Even though Luna's a bad hero. Like in this scenario, it works. Anti-mage will not get any farm.
Radiant team picked.
Going for the Lich Bloodseeker dual mid maybe? We did that against Team C and it was really good. I was surprised how good it was.
10 seconds.
Bloodseeker's pretty good against Necrophos.
5 seconds remaining.
Being able to silence, being able to stop him running away. I think they're going to need the clock to get a pipe this game. Isn't like a high priority item clock normally. Like normally we get your blade map or staff or Aghanim scepter or something up if you go for kind of tech items like that, but I think if they don't, then the Venomancer damage is gonna stack up. Axe final pick. So is this gonna be an aggro lane axe? I don't know how this is gonna go. Be interesting. Very interested to see how these teams line up, especially in the context of the opening game. So, B were keen to have second pick, so they think that they can last pick something which will counter the enemy team entirely. And guess against Anti-Mage and Bloodseeker, melee carries, Axe is good. Problem they have is if Anti-Mage and Bloodseeker don't just immediately kill themselves, which is kind of unlikely. Axe, like, unless he has a lot of other like ads hitting him, it's kind of unlikely. They just don't do enough damage into the blade mail. Particularly Bloodseeker just doesn't attack fast enough. Like Bloodseeker's damage is kind of comes over time. It kind of stacks up that way. We'll see. Anyway, we have Bitter Killer on the Axe, we have Death Row on the Spirit Breaker, we have Nelson on the Necrophase, Parakeets on Shadow Shaman, and Pesty Wizard on Venomancer. Our team, we have Beef on Lich, we have Mop on the Earthshaker, Far Too Far on the Anti-Mage, Goon on Bloodseeker, and Lex on Clockwork. So it looks like we're going with the solo safe lane Clockwork. So is this an aggro try, or dual mids, and I think probably. I think probably they're going for
30 seconds.
Anti-Mage, Earthshaker off lane with Lich and Bloodseeker. I don't know. Anti-Mage Earthshaker is kind of bad. Like, especially if you are against a Necro Shadow Shaman. Am I crazy or is this a mid-axe?
The battle begins.
This looks like a mid-axe. I don't know about that. Okay, it's a mid anti-mage. They want to try and secure 525's farm, like, basically at all costs. So at this kind of point, I think putting the axe mid and kind of sacking mid kind of makes sense. I think axe needs to get aggressive now. Yeah, this is good. This is really good. But if axe gets aggressive now, before Lich can frost blast him, you'll take a lot of damage from the anti-mage, but not enough to take him down. I don't think you should clarity. I think that's a mistake. You don't want mana against anti-mage. Having mana is bad. That's probably done him a favour. I cancelled. So we do have Bot getting very little here with the Spirit Breaker, Venomancer. Yeah, I don't think this offlane gets enough. Oh, he's almost dead. Wow. Yeah, this again coming to lane without the Stout Shield. I appreciate he wants the damage from the slippers. I guess they kind of thought there would be a solo banner or something, but even so. And like you're saying, basically, like he's taken his entire HP of damage, and he's still level 1. It's not working. This bot lane is currently a disaster. There. First blood on Spirit Breaker. Clockwork gets level 3 up against the level 2 Veno and Jim level 2 Spirit Breaker, so got a little bit over aggressive there maybe. You need to be careful against Clockwork, especially as a melee hero. Quite easy to get overconfident and get caught out. So Spirit Breaker is going to go to the shrine, he's going to charge into Bloodseeker. Gonna keep going. They do have the fissure available. Fissure's going to stop anything more sinister from going on. It would have been really nice if he'd been able to block the base cow on the other side of the fissure. But they're just contributing a rocket flare down to bottom. think that's a mistake. Like, pushes the lane. Don't really want. So if I was Spirit Breaker, I'd do some. I don't think you get anything mids. Like Axe can't do anything because he has no mana, which is the state he wants to be in. But also it means that if you push his lane, you can't really be expected to contribute. Like other than just running at them, getting creeps to follow him, which is other tactic. They have baited out the. Oh, did he cancel that? Oh no! Oh, that sucks. Cancelled the charge. Oh my god, he killed the anti-mage. Okay, well we missed a kill. So Sam needs to wait for a courier drop. I don't think don't get this out with the tranquils. No point. You're basically full in like the same amount of time anyway. He's bad. They baited out the fissure really well on bottom, and then didn't really do anything with it. What's he charging? Actually charging the clockwise. He's just going to charge through mid. I mean, I can't see that going wrong. Yeah, stop it, get the money. Okay. Get the shackle into the Earthshake. Bloodseeker, which can get stopped. Got a couple of levels in Thirst, which means he's going to do a lot of damage. If he can zap him, get the kill. Oh my god, that was so close.
Hey, I'm back.
Hey, buddy.
Is that a mid anti-mage?
Yeah. Anti-mage
Versus
late mid.
axe.
Yeah.
This game is sick.
Yeah, I know, right? Crazy, crazy times.
Alright, so what's going on? What's happening?
So the Dire bot lane was getting absolutely crapped on, but then they managed to get a kill on Shadow Shaman. Don't really know how.
Sweet.
We'll just miss the fissure. Casual.
Classic. Zoning Fisher. So looks like Necro's on the other team this game?
Yeah.
Sweet.
It's starting to get to the point where I think Bloodseeker feels like he could get a little bit more aggressive. I don't think that's true though. Like, it just gets zapped up by the Shadow
nice
Shaman. And that's just kind of why it's basically justifying Will's existence at the moment is just fissuring to stop Vesco dying.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's kind of... I don't know how I feel about Bloodseeker versus a Necro, because theoretically Bloodseeker can heal and lane with the Blood Rage, sorry, but then every time you get close to the creeps, the Necro can just Death Pulse you.
Yeah.
Which zones you pretty hard. I don't know.
It's a lot of damage, yeah.
Yeah,
like,
I feel like even though Bloodseeker can normally survive in lanes really well, I think this is pretty weighted against him.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Jesus, what the fuck?
Why? He got out. Why did he go back?
What happened? I missed it.
So they had a bit of a brawl mid. The Lich died, the anti-mage got called by the axe, blinked out with like 3rd HP remaining, and then for some reason he decided that he was gonna not respect the axe at all and die.
Yep, I'm familiar with that mistake. It looks like
And that is a dead.
no mana on the Earthshaker.
Yeah. No more
Some
saves. Invis Keats. Kill onto the Vano by Clock. Picking fairly low, but he's not going to go down.
So is that a Clock safe lane?
Yeah.
Veno Spirit Breaker off lane since the start.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I like this game.
I mean, I feel like Team... no. This might be a little bit harsh to Team D, but I feel like they've said, alright, so Team B did some weird lanes and won, let's do some weird lanes. And they've not really thought it through.
Yeah, I can kind of see where you're coming from with that. Oh, sorry.
Like the mid lane I like, but the
Yeah.
off lane just sucks.
But they do get the Shadow Shaman. Oh, they might get the Necro as well.
He needs to go Shroud.
Yeah. Nice, really nice rotation by the clock.
Yeah, double kill.
Mm.
Can't say fairer than that.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, I think. I don't know how I feel about Anti-Mage versus Axe mid. I think it's kind of a. Axe should win if the Lich wasn't there, but he isn't.
So I kind of think the thinking behind putting the axe mid is
Oh, what a catch.
the creeps coming in is probably going to save his life. And
That's
then,
what I meant.
oh, he got so unlucky with the bounces.
Yeah.
I am actually angry for him.
Yeah.
That
Got
is
hit, what,
so
twice?
unlucky. Yeah, he got hit 3 times in like 5 bounces. That's like the maximum number of times he could have been hit.
It's just bad.
And there was like fucking 7 creeps around him. Absolute bullshit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the thinking behind putting the axe mid is that with Lich as a dual lane, you're probably not going to get much out of the lane. So you it's kind of your sack lane like the off lane would be normally. So you put your off laner mid, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I can see that. That seems fair.
I don't know if it's the right call though. I think
I think you should have gone for a Blink Dagger over the Vanguard to do that.
maybe.
Because I think normally you get a Vanguard. I mean, if that's what they're doing, which it sounds like. I think you're right. I think you only really go Vanguard on Axe if you're balling out of control before Blink Dagger.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I think they could get some good pickoffs with it.
Yeah.
Dire's middle tower
The axe is kind of big this game against like a dual melee core.
Yeah. That was a Rupture.
Rupture up on the axe. Drop the. Is that solo Venerol, I think?
I think it hit one other person.
Oh, man.
It's doing work
Needs
though.
to get out.
Getting 2 kills. I don't think they get.
No, they're not gonna.
Spirit
Neither of them are
Breaker.
gonna go down.
That was.
Yeah, it's
that was
just
really nice. I think the Clockwork is doing work this game.
Yeah, Clock's carrying them right now.
I think they won. I think they won that fight because of the Clockwork.
Yeah. I think they're not massively behind because of the Clockwork.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I question the decision of the axe to just stand there when he got ruptured, because he has a lot of regen, especially with this ring of health up, and level 1 rupture does not deal that much damage. So just
Yeah,
running
but I think-
away kind of works.
But I think as soon as the Rupture went out, the hook wasn't much further behind.
Yeah. Like as soon as you knew the axe was ruptured, like cooking someone else was absolutely the right play.
Yeah. I think that made it difficult for the Axe to run away.
Yeah, I guess so. He did stand there for quite a while before the hook happened though.
That's true. Yeah.
Clock's coming in again, he does have a hook. I mean, the fissures to set up the clock are kind of this. If Necro had Scythe, maybe have popped the clock there. But he did not.
Is he not level? Oh,
No, he
he's
doesn't have mana.
No mana. Oh, it's in the Radiance again. Everyone's on this Radiance hype.
So this game, he is the position 1, so it kind of makes more sense.
Yeah.
I hate it less this game, definitely.
Yeah, I think this is what you were saying last game, right? Where kind of helps your farming. It's probably pretty good against. If you can get it reasonably good time, it's pretty good against their team.
Yeah.
Because Anti-Mage doesn't really want to get a BKB. Doesn't actually build an MKB. Bloodsucker probably builds a BKB pretty soon, but he's going to build one anyway.
Yeah.
And if you can get your Radiance before he gets his BKB, that kind of helps.
Yeah, definitely. So, looks like the Veno's going for the Veil this game. He's already got the Arn. Kind of weird choice on Veno? No.
Yeah. Is he playing? Is that core Veno?
Yeah, it is Corvino.
Okay.
So he has taken 2 towers, so it's working out so far. Second in the farming charts. Let's have a look at net worth. Clockwork, second in the net worth, based off all these kills. Oh god,
yeah,
he's gonna get
that's
Necro.
a bit
Necro needs to not just run away from him. I think that's a mistake.
I think is he gonna get him?
He needs to
Is he gonna
scythe him. He needs to scythe him.
Bash, smash, bash lord, bash lord. I think he dies.
They're gonna get him.
Oh.
Ah, they got the kill. Oh my god, is he gonna live?
TP, TP.
No!
TP out.
Oh, I got him.
Unlucky. That's probably not
Yeah.
worth it.
Given where he was in the game, probably not. But I mean, the Necro still is their position 1, so
Yeah, but yeah.
not bad. It's not bad.
I think so. Nelson, Death Row, Bitter Killer got 370 gold each for killing that Clockwork, which is pretty bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I can appreciate it. It's good to stomp on the Necro where you can.
Yeah, like as soon as he gets that Radiance, he's going to start farming a lot faster, and killing him after that is less valuable because it impacts his farm less. Whereas delaying the Radiance just exponentially decreases his farm.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Did you see that hook bottom lane? Straight in. Gets the Venom, that's it.
They really don't have any answer to the hook right now.
No. They really need 4 steps.
Yeah. Good pick by the axe. Yeah, he can move. So ward trap onto the clock. The clock does have... No, the clock has... Clock's gonna live because Spirit Breaker decided to smash him out of the ward trap, which is a massive mistake.
Yeah. It's the one time you don't want to bash.
Yeah.
guess
He
you'll
actually
have to
ulted him out of the ward trap, which is
Oh,
just
really?
kind of even.
Oh, I thought it was just normal. I thought it was just
I
normal.
don't know.
That's really unfortunate.
Like if you see that he's gotten out of the wards, then ult him then. But
Yeah.
while he's in the
Not
ward trap, no, absolutely no need.
Yeah, wasted CC.
Probably saved the Clockwork's life though.
Yeah. So this anti-mage is 200 gold off the item that he needs. Battle Fury. 200 gold off the Battle Fury.
Cool.
It's not right timing, I guess.
Another
2
hook up on
minutes.
clock. Let's see where he goes.
His middle tower is under attack.
Clock has the blade mail up. I think Clock's gonna get 4 staff before any of the Radiant heroes are.
Yeah, which is probably it becomes a massive problem for the radio.
Yeah. So
Yeah, shit.
nice scythe kill from Necro. Saves his own ass.
Nice zoning right, blood right? What the
Yeah.
fuck is that?
Blood right.
Yeah, blood right.
Your build gone. They still. I don't like this. I think you need to max blood right. Bloodseeker. It's his best spell.
Do what? Sorry.
You need to max blood right over thirst on Bloodseeker. Blood
Yeah.
right is his best spell by far, and thirst doesn't actually scale that well.
Yeah, and a 6-second silence to this game is no joke.
Yeah.
Like that fucking wrecks
Yeah.
the entire Radiant team.
Basically 50% uptime, assuming you can always hit it.
Yeah.
Which with a rupture and a clock, you basically can.
Yeah, exactly. And that team when they have an axe, Spirit Breaker, Venomancer,
Yeah.
they're not exactly the most mobile heroes
Yeah.
once they come into the fight. What items we got coming up? Mech is still a little way off the Lich on the Dire. Looks like he needs another 900 gold. Got the headdress, almost got the buckler, just needs the recipe.
Catch up Midas on the Bloodseeker, Relics up on Necrophos. They have 2 urns on the Radiant. I don't get why Venomancer got one.
I think
Doesn't make any sense to me.
I think it can be really good if you're going super aggressive straight away, because it's got the mana regeneration you need. Oh my god, look at that catch. Clockwork just hooks straight in across the lane. Yeah, I think it's become quite a waste, but
Well, I mean, if Spirit Breaker's going to get one, there's no point getting another one.
Yeah,
Straight up, no point.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think it's better. It's definitely better than Spirit Breaker.
Yeah, yeah.
Looks like they're going to fight over this tier 1 tower bot.
I think Necro keeps pushing.
Yeah. What they got? They got snakes. They've got axe.
Oh, he stopped it!
God.
He stopped it!
Oh, am I getting? They're going to get the anti.
He's going to walk in Echo
It's
Slam.
not committed.
That's going to be a dead Earth Shaker, but I think he's happy with that.
Yeah. I think they can get the anti-mage though.
I guess it's a bit more AoE. He's not going to die. They are going to get the Lich. They got the Earth Shaker. They got really fast Bloodseeker. Looks like they got the tier 1 mids with the Bloodseeker. So I think that's
tier 1 for 2 supports.
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
yeah.
Good for, it's good for your anti-mage because you're pushing back their map dominance.
Yep.
If they lose the T2 off the back of that fight, that's pretty bad for them though.
I don't think they're going to.
Nah. Looks like they're going to back up.
And they do know that the Echo Slam and the Chain Frost are down, but I don't think that's enough to be able to push, especially when the Rupture and Hook are quite short cooldowns.
Yeah.
They
just
probably
through.
matter more right now.
There's the Radiance on the Necro.
Yep. So 19 minutes, given he had quite a poor game after the very start of the learning stage when he was just crushing it. Is he going to be able to keep, yeah, just keep straight on. Oh no, the hook.
Oh no, the hook.
Just got into range. That really sucks. Nice play again from Lex.
Let's finish the full staff as well.
Yeah. Like at this stage, I think if I'm Clock, I just get the I go for the axe now because every time you hook someone, it's a kill. So yeah, just being able to hook all the time, kind of attractive right now.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree with that. I think that's actually really good. That's probably really good. I think. Although Lotus, I think, might be really solid this game on Clock because you got the Reaper's Scythe, Shackles, Nether Strike. There's not a lot of spells, but the ones that there are, I think they're pretty good to reflect.
That's true.
I think, can you dispel? I think you can dispel some of Venomancer's shit as well.
Yeah, quite probably.
Oh no, you can't. They're all strong dispels. Or not.
Charge onto the Earth Shaker. Oh my god, they stuck. They completely stacked up for that. They're going to use the Venom as well. It's going to be 4.
Yeah, there's 4. Look, that was max range Chain Frost bounce as well. It looked like it.
Man. They're going to get the Lich, but not a big deal.
And they don't get the anti-mage in that as well, so he's just farming away.
I feel this is very heavily favoured to the Dire at the moment.
Yeah, I think the game's really flipped around.
The Radiant didn't make most of their lanes because they had basically the trump card in the laning stage and they didn't really take advantage of that. And like, I don't know, like I feel like in the bot lane, if you just bait out a fissure, get a kill every time.
Yeah,
and they could really have abused that.
12-second window basically.
Yeah,
It's like anti-mage is going on Veno top.
Putting the Veno 1v1 with the Clock would have been absolutely fine, and then you just like.
Oh, they're gonna get the anti-mage top. It's going down. I think they're gonna get Sorry,
good kill. They had the Spirit Breaker sat top all the time, and I think all he did really was feed a kill and sap XP. I think Veno can 1v1 a Clockwork, no problem. I think Clockwork would be in a lot worse position right now had they just done that.
Yeah, I think Veno should win that matchup.
I mean, obviously Clock you can't do anything about like what he's doing now, which is just like killing everyone because they still don't have a 4-staff on anyone.
Yeah.
But you delay the start of that, and
Yeah. And I think that definitely counts for a lot of
Venomancer drops the ult. Earthshaker's in there. Yeah, does he know that Earthshaker's here? They got the tier 2 top. He knows that Earthshaker's here. Dies. He suspected, but he didn't find him.
I think he was just unlucky with that ward if it was over there.
Yeah, it wasn't too far away. Not that he could have done anything to stop him TPing out, but
No. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's a shame they didn't. If they didn't roam the Spirit Breaker at the start, because I think that could be quite powerful against the Lich.
Yeah.
Lich anti-mage lane, because you have Axe Spirit Breaker mid versus Lich anti-mage. Their lane is kind of paper once you kill the Lich. Which
yeah,
is should be pretty simple with a Spirit Breaker Axe.
I don't know. It's hard to get the axe in position. Then that's a dead for now again. Like, the clock can just straight up solo kill him every time, and it's really easy. I don't know what he's still not going for a 4-staff. Like I don't understand this. How can you get to 4.3k and not buy 4-staffs against Clockwork?
You need that really bad. Especially after getting killed. I think that's like the third
Yeah,
time
he keeps dying, and he's still going for a fucking Octarine.
It's in this exact position as well.
Yeah.
Every time it's been that corner of the map.
Yeah.
Clockwork hooks in. Yeah, I think
Clock is building towards the pipe, which I think is sensible.
Yeah. Good against Rene. Really good against Rene.
Yeah. It's gonna help his team end the game.
Yeah, I think it's good itemization.
And they're not in any hurry to do so, but I think they can try and end it early. And to be honest, like, it's not really an important factor, but the earlier you end the game, the less tired your players are going to the last game, and the more focused you're going to be.
Yeah.
So
the sooner everyone goes to bed.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that is a kind of multiple factor.
Block missed his hook. He got blocked by someone. I don't know who. Big chain frost on top of the AoE blood right, and that is. I mean, they killed the. They're gonna get 3.
They get the Lich. That's good. That's a good start.
Shadow Shaman's here. Goes for the ward trap again. Oh my god. Oh, they're gonna get him. The Axe needs to play Mal. Axe needs to play Mal. Axe needs to play Mal.
He got bashed out of the hook.
Yeah. Dunk. There we go.
There we go.
So actually, for a fight that looked fucked, they've actually won it 5-2.
They did.
Just kind of insane. I'm guessing. I'm guessing Anti-Mage got scythed, right? And then
yeah, I think so.
Bloodseeker just must have ticked down to Venomancer grab.
Oh,
They're gonna get the
courier.
yeah, through. And now the Axe being out of position. Oh, what the?
Just run.
He TP'd and then cancelled it immediately.
Oh no. You
He's
gotta like.
fucked. Oh god, they've lost the Shadow Shamans. That's really sloppy play.
That's bad. I think bottom had Keats not as much as I love watching it, had Keats not ward trapped the Earthshaker.
He didn't need to ward trap for the kill.
He didn't need to. And they would have had wards and they would have got the 2-3 tower.
Yeah.
And then they could have got shrines. It is fun to watch, but I think tactically it was made it a bit difficult for him.
Necro's gonna go down here. Maybe he lives. Can he get he can get a scythe if he can get in range of the. He's gonna get a scythe through. He's gonna die. He needed to pop the Ghost Shroud.
It's a shame that he didn't get the scythe. Yeah, he should have Ghost Shrouded because then he would have got the scythe, got the regen. And he would have been straight back.
But again, 2 dead. Anti-mage split pushing. He does have the Manta up. Do you have anything on the courier? Because I feel like his farm's super underwhelming. for like how much face he's had.
Yeah, he should have more. I think, although I think if he died to Reaper Scythe a couple of times,
Oh,
that
that's
does
true,
add
yeah.
a lot,
Yeah.
a lot of time when you respawn.
Yeah, that's true.
What's he going for?
He is still top of the net worth, and despite dying a couple of times recently, the Bloodseeker is still second.
Yep.
But then it is the 3 cores of Radiant.
Oh, I think Anti-Mage could have gone for that 2-1 tower. Just killed it. Keep it away.
Yeah, it's slow enough, isn't it?
It looks like he's going for Super Basher. Oh,
Chain Frost keeps bouncing. Oh, boys!
Nice.
And it's a supercharged Bloodseeker who's going to clear up. Right.
I think they can see the, yeah, they got the Spirit Breaker.
Just go. What's he doing? Just stopped. Stopped.
Yeah.
If you
Maybe
tried,
he's trying to like, be looking for someone to charge to.
maybe that was
goes
it.
up or down.
I don't know. I think you should. At that point, you just man fight the Bloodseeker and try and kill him.
Yeah.
It's unlikely, but it might happen.
Oh, actually, it's a hard to ask on the Anti-Mage.
Okay.
I think that's
Is that
less.
any good?
I don't see any.
Speculative hook.
Clock on Mr. Hook.
I know, right? It happens.
don't-
It's possible.
I don't see. Yeah, I kind of forgot that was
Oh,
possible.
it doesn't say hook any hero in the AoE. Huh.
Yeah. No, but I don't normally see any point to building Heart over Scardy,
No.
especially against the Necro, because a lot of the health a Heart gives you doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that's true. Like you
with
wanna
Reaper Scythe.
get low, blink out, regen, go back in. Whereas if you go in, get low, you die. You get scythed.
Yeah. But then,
So like
I
maybe
think stick-
maybe a Lincoln's or something would have been better situation.
yeah, or even Agnim's. Agnim's BKB.
Yeah. I feel like Lincoln's is super good in IDL because coordinating when the Lincoln's gets broken is just impossible.
It's a fucking nightmare. Yeah,
Like so many times to get, I was playing against Anti-Mage just Axe and I just hexed him. I had a hex. I just kept hexing myself because I was like, has it been popped? Has it been popped? Has it been popped? No one was saying anything, so I was like, well, I'll just fucking go for it then.
try it then. Yeah.
Yeah, and no, hex myself.
Inevitably, it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Ags is actually pretty strong in this game.
Yeah.
I don't think you go. I don't know if you go BKB because they got a lot of big BKB piercing stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
But maybe you go Ags, and then if you feel like you need it, BKB.
Yeah.
Because the late game BKB is so good. On
Yeah. Like game BKB in general. If you can
get there.
if you can hold out that late, then get a 10-second BKB at like 50 minutes, it's huge.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know how much the heart does, but I guess we'll see. I've been wrong about these things before.
It's true. We all have. So full stuff finally up on the axe.
Is that one up and running yet? Nah, it's a shame. At least they have a
So Spirit Breaker.
Oh, another lich out.
Perfect. Joel cleans up. Nice fight.
Nice lad.
I feel like the Dota that Nelson's really slow on these Ghost Shrouds.
Yeah.
Big blink by the axe as he has scythe. He doesn't have mana for it. Oh my god, he didn't have mana for it.
Oh, just the mana burn from the.
Yeah, he didn't shroud in time. You got to predict that. Like you don't want to be like, oh shit, I'm being hit. Ghost shroud.
Especially if you're TPing into the 2/2 tower, the anti-mage.
Yes. Yeah.
You can probably like predict that. I feel like the anti-mage. I know I keep shifting on this heart. I do mean to in a bad way, but I think because the anti-mage is kind of doing a lot of split pushing right now.
Yeah.
Butterfly might have been a better choice.
Yeah.
Because you melt
Something that
destroy
buffs up
range.
your illusions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Makes them deal with damage.
But
They're
I
trying to
guess-
take Roche, but they don't have anyone to tank it. They do have the DD on the Bloodseeker, so they have the damage.
The anti-mage isn't going in to help either. Because the anti-mage can do it with half.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'm gonna get this. Radiant don't know anything about it.
Okay, so it's 5 seconds. Is it 5 seconds now? Oh, or is it? Yeah, 5 seconds.
Oh, they nerf it again. It was really low.
Yeah, it used to be like 3 seconds. Now
7
it's 5 for
5 seconds
melee.
for melee, 7 for range. Okay. Yeah, it was like 3.5 seconds and it was broken as fuck.
That was the dream, glory days of Heart.
Anti-mage mugging them off mid. And a wild goose chase. We got a pipe up
So-
on the Necrophos.
I like
I
that.
guess it's okay. 4 stuff up on the Necrophos now.
They're doing it. They're getting them ability items.
Shadow Blade on Veno.
Don't like that.
That's really just. I don't like that at all. They know which one the real anti-mage is, but it's not really going to help them. Gone in on the axe. Axe is dead. Spirit Breaker.
Oh, have they got these
I mean, yeah, if there wasn't a whole bunch of AoE damage, that would have been really good. But
That would have been fun.
yeah,
No, it's just the BM Shadow Amulet.
yeah. I don't know. And before Dave gets hooked again.
I think he's about to. They've seen
He's
things
coming off
there.
cooldown. Is he going to TP?
They're pinging him.
He's TPing.
Oh, he's TP in.
Yeah,
He's gone to the shrine.
he's got him, surely. Surely.
Oh, he knows, he knows. He can sense it.
Ah, he's Shadow Bladed. I mean, while we're watching this, they're just pushing in the tier 3 mid, but.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they've
he's
seen him.
Shadow-
They've seen
They
him.
got him, they got him, they got him.
Got him. They get hooked.
They might actually just get
Oh, they missed the hook.
tower. They actually did it.
They commit the walls defensively.
That's difficult, given the mobility of the Dire team.
Yeah. Oh, they defend. No one dies. All's well that ends well.
Yeah. No shrines available yet. T3 still up.
Tis mine.
Super Basher queued up on the anti-mage. Looks like Super Basher queued up on the Bloodseeker as well.
Yeah.
I think, is that an Ags? Ags on the Lich? Which is probably really good this game, because...
Yeah, they just like, they're always just stacking up.
Yeah, I think I never usually see it, but his ulti's actually running out of bounces.
Yeah. It
which
actually is.
super good.
Scouting with the Veno. Not gonna find anyone. Yeah, not quite in range of them. The anti-mage team's out.
Ags finally coming off the clockwork.
Yeah, about 1,000 gold away.
Ooh, Boots Travel, Necrophos. Nothing much else. Stretch Armstrong, Keats is going to come along.
Yeah.
So no massive items soon. Looks like this is the biggest power spike we're going to see for the next 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Once the anti-mage gets his basher in his inventory.
The Venoman's just trying to keep the lane shoved without dying to clockwork. I still think, like... So, the Shadow Blade makes sense if you haven't forced stuff as well. Because then you force your stuff out of cogs, Shadow Blade, run away, hide, TP.
Yeah, but Shadow Blade's a bit... If you get caught, Shadow Blade doesn't really
Yeah.
help.
Like you can dodge spells for a bit, but then someone's going to come along with detection and you just die anyway.
That implies it's something to detection. Oh, they brought in into
Anti-mage.
Mage.
6 sort of axes, man.
Did they get him?
Getting
I think the Spirit Breaker's
charged.
coming in.
Death and Necro here, they might keep styles on the sides. They don't have mana for it. We called him, but not.
I think they kind of stacked. I think they stacked.
Yeah, with the shrine as well, he's not.
Yeah.
Spell shield was probably origin. They're going to need Spirit Breaker. Backside. Venomancer just about gets out before it
Yeah,
gets
smart TPs.
cancelled.
Yeah, I think they do need the scythe to kill the anti-mage. They
Definitely.
haven't got enough. They need the scythe or they need the shadow shaman.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they just haven't got enough luck. I'll say anti-mage mid.
It's questionable standing so close to the anti-mage. You missed the Axe misses the call, has to run all the way back ruptured with blade mail going.
Classic strats.
Yeah.
Oh, might see Rax go down. That'd be exciting.
We're almost at the level 25, minus 7 seconds blood right cooldown.
That would be filthy.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Unless he takes 30% lifesteal.
Nah, he wouldn't. He wouldn't dare.
What kind of psychopath would take 30% lifesteal over blood right cooldown? Venomancer going for the top rationing. He does have a Bloodseeker coming over though, so he needs to be careful. See if anyone actually has protection. They do have dust on the Earthshaker and they have a sentry on Itch, so he doesn't need. He's not invulnerable. He's gonna die. He's gonna die. Surely. Yeah.
That was just. I want to say that was unfortunate, but that is the 4th or 5th time that.
Yeah. When it happens that often, it's not.
It's no. Yeah, that's not. Yeah.
Well, I don't know how that happened, but they've inadvertently sideboard.
That's the classic double stack. Oh no, you can't double stack on that, can you? Just deny XP. Late game XP.
Yeah.
Next
These two creeps. Yeah, there we go.
Look at that, that's
oh,
level
that's
20.
efficiency. That's efficiency right there.
He gets the experience for the deny on the range creep. Gets the experience for killing the camp. That is efficiency. So I think Super Bashes will be finished in time for the next fight.
Yeah.
Because they have the money, I think, for both of them.
Yeah.
I think once they get those bashes, it becomes really difficult for Radiant. Like, supremely difficult to win the game. Because if you go even a step out of position,
Yeah, you just get
Blink
bistled
can
and blown
kill
up.
you. Yeah.
I don't know what Radiant can do to try and come back anymore. I think
Ags Refresher and Necrophos just start deleting people from the game.
yeah.
That's all I've got.
Yeah. Scoreboard, like, I want to see how many times this Venos died. Yeah, Venos died 9 times.
That's rough. Oh my god, what a cox.
3 down,
Yeah, perfect ball.
4 down.
Necro wasn't even in position. I just think they just
Do
don't
buybacks.
bother. I think with the buybacks they just finish Roche. It's a half hour. It'll take 20
Oh,
seconds.
they got the anti-mage kill. Big Echo Slam.
Oh my god, that's
They
a
need to
buyback
split
as well.
quickly. So die back on the Spirit Breaker.
That's not great. Can I
Get the
anything
Blood
else?
Seeker as well here,
Get the
actually.
Bloodseeker, brilliant.
Good Ghost Shroud there from Necro. Oh no, the Chain Frost!
What a lich ult. They got the
Wow,
Bloodseeker.
Clockwork. Come on, man. I mean, I know you had no mana, but
Gotta start up.
come on.
Okay, so
That was the
Necro's
game right
bought
there. If you
bots.
killed him, if they'd killed the Necro right there, that was game. That was worth
Yeah.
a try. Mind you, I guess they can really push with the two heroes
I don't know, Lich Clockwork. That's a terrifying.
there.
if I ever saw one.
Yeah.
I think I do actually really like the Ags on Necro this game. Because how else do they start killing people?
Yeah, like if they
Apart
can,
from-
they need to use it on anti-mage, and
Yeah.
then like just having it to finish off a clockwork or a bloodseeker or something is huge.
Yeah.
And with the mana regen, you get sustain it. Well, and actually the Ags is untouched by the Scythe nerfs, so Ags Necro is still as broken as the old Ags Necro.
That is both brilliant and terrifying to hear. Because it's like 60% health or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
It ends up being. It's
Yeah.
just filthy.
On a 30-second cooldown. And if you get Ultramarine as well, it's like 23 seconds.
Yeah. Just start like uninstalling people's hope.
Yes.
It just stops being a fun game. Alright,
Another sneaker Roshan here.
I don't know if they've got enough damage.
I'm struggling for damage here.
I think they're gonna, they just procced the scan from Dire. They were almost okay.
Okay. Oh, Axe has pushed himself out of the pit with a cold pushback, which is quite good. He can survive. Axe has brought back. Slide onto the lich.
Not worth it.
You pick up the cheese. There's cheese on the floor.
Why is the Necro moving? Oh, he's got hit by the he got hit by 2 sets of cogs.
And
3
third.
sets of cogs.
And now he has no mana. Eat the cheese.
Which is probably kind of good against the anti-mage.
Yeah.
No,
I
take
mean,
that
it's not
back,
going to
it's
save him. Go Shroud. Go Shroud.
Oh, he might be saving it for the. He might be saving
No,
it.
he's got. Right, I guess. Max blinks out. Hook blocked by. Gonna have it again soon though, because he's got the axe.
Four stuff.
Hold the force. Blink. You need to blink. Use your blink.
No, he doesn't. He's
Going
just.
back in?
He's just given.
Is
He's
he going
given
back
him
in?
Dazzle dazzle. If he gets that haste, he can get back in.
No.
I think they might be able to cut the clock right. Oh yes, look at that. Oh no, he's on the gunner's on the wrong side of the cogs now.
Yeah. Necro just took a bunch of damage from Rupture, but he can get himself up nice and quick.
Yeah.
He actually has like he has enough for Ags and buyback. He needs to buy that now. Keeps his side trying to defend against the anti-mage. I think committing for this is right. They forced the
I think they should get
lift. I think they leave now, especially with that hook miss. They can now TP.
Yeah, they can TP out. They should. See if they can get the anti-mage. Nah, he's gone.
Hopefully Nelson will realise that he can buy Ags soon. Do it. 5,200 gold surplus. A bet. No, he's gonna Farm some creeps, collect the bounty ring.
Oh my god, he's got so much money.
This is triggering me so hard. If he dies, he's got 4,400 unreliable gold.
That's a lot. That's like I think he loses about 1,000 of that right now.
He loses 550.
That's his death cost.
Yeah.
1,000. Oh no, death cost 551.
Echo onto the Veno. Does not finish off Earthshaker. This made it's cheesed up.
Nice cheese, nice wand. They're getting out. Shaman coming in. Nice stretch Armstrong.
Are they finally going to kill the clockwork?
That's a lot of gold if they get it. That anti-mage is about to
Yeah, they are.
Nice.
Anti-mage is coming from behind. Doesn't want to fight into the woods though, which is probably sensible. Andy, buy! Buy! You're right next to the shop!
Booster. Buy point booster.
Buy the point booster! I'll do it!
I don't think.
No, not gonna do it.
They stacked it.
Oh no, and they stood in the silence. That's unfortunate.
They need to.
They're gonna try and they need to back off. No, no, no. This is too much. This is too much. Back off, guys. Oh my god.
They keep stacking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they get it now.
Hopefully.
They took a good fight.
Yeah.
I don't know. No clockwork for 80 seconds.
8,200 gold. 8,200 gold.
He needs to buy the scythe.
Buy.
Wins them the game.
Alright,
right
he's bought. He's bought the 3 bits he can buy from home. Lich dies.
Lich. That should be.
Courier's not going. Send the courier to the shop. Jesus Christ, we're going to be having words after this, Andy. I'm telling you now.
Oh, I think they kill the anti-mage if he just gets.
Oh no! The silence is so big. Yeah, he went for the blood right cooldown.
That's smart.
Yeah, just saving their ass so much here.
Yeah. If they had the scythe, they kill the. I'm sure they kill the anti-mage there.
Yeah.
Because he was
right
like, I mean,
next to it. Right next to it, Andy.
I bet it goes in the courier.
He's just put it on the courier. Jesus Christ. If this courier gets sniped.
It will as. Oh my god, it's going to.
No! Jesus Christ! Oh!
What a fucking disaster.
Oh, it's so bad. He had so many chances to buy it.
That is huge.
He's gonna die. Oh no, he's not gonna die.
No, too early, too early.
Oh.
Scythe was too early.
Let me finish him. Dunk. Oh! He didn't have mana. Not gonna get him.
I think Nelson's kind of using the scythe as control at the moment, which is fine like 20 or 30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
But I think it's for the cooldown it has right now. Without the Ags, it's not good.
If he had the axe, fine.
Yeah, fair shout. But yeah.
Alright. All will be forgiven if he actually goes and buys the point booster himself now. Because I think it's actually worth it.
Yeah, because he can still use that other point booster for an Octarine or something.
Yeah, and you do want to build into the Octarine.
Yeah, I think he does it. I think you're right. It's not worth waiting a minute and a half for that.
No, not at all. Especially when you've got like 4,000 surplus.
Yep.
But you need to spend that gold.
Yeah. Actually, he hasn't got the. Oh no, he's not got the staff.
Oh, the staff was on it as well. Okay, that's a
a
different matter. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That's probably I think that's what the stuff's been worth.
So that's if it might create that to go to the secret shop first and had the full axe on it.
Yeah.
Then he would have got it.
Then he would have got it. I don't know if they push into this.
That ends up costing the game.
It might do. Oh, nice charge. Oh!
He's ruptured. Oh no, he didn't Ghost Shroud. He's dead. He does have buyback.
Yeah, they get the Venom as well. That's going to be 2 buybacks.
No.
Alright, but the good news is he's going to buy back. The courier will have respawned, and he'll have his axe.
Yes. It's not going to take them 40 seconds to get down mid though.
Nah, you're right, it's not. That is a risk.
Let's see. You need to TP back now. Pizza's TPing back now. They just brought back their 2 heroes. I think you, like if you accept that you're going to have to buy back, and we knew that they were going to have to buy back, then you buy back as soon as possible to get them called up.
Yep. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think you know.
X on the anti-mage.
As in,
No, stack the stuns again.
every time.
And they've used. Did he use them? No, he didn't use himself. Someone used them. That was a big
Someone used
mistake. Did they scythe? They scythed the illusion. Feels bad. So many misplays. They did kill him.
Oh,
Shake is going down. The rupture on the.
They've got to get back. They've got to get out.
Anti-mage
If
brought
Nelson
back.
dies, that's the game. Oh fuck.
And they stopped the TP.
I think I'm going to get the Venom as well.
That's
I
GG.
think the game's over.
It was absolute catalogue of errors by B. Like they fought their way back into the game so hard.
So they
And
were back.
They've just thrown it completely.
Ah no.
Oh man.
They can't. Alright, so like best case scenario, Team D doesn't end the game right now. Like for whatever reason, they go for megas or.
Alright. Best case scenario. Best case scenario is they get out of this having only lost mid and bot rags.
Oh, yeah, they got T2. Oh, nice T2 top.
Hit 2 top's big.
That's huge. Right?
They ward trap. No, they're just gonna kill them.
I think they just go for the. I think if I'm Team D right now, I just go for Zip4s.
I think they can.
I think they should. I don't think they should even be attacking the barracks. I think they just go straight for.
There's only 2 heroes alive. Oh, that's one.
Yeah. That's one of them gone.
Anti-mage going back, gonna let the heart do work.
Oh, and they might. Okay, so they're gonna go bot, get that RX.
Yeah.
Okay. That's better.
They just
there
got
we go.
T-Force now.
Yeah, smart decision.
Okay, own up. Who's stream sniping?
Yeah. Running it. I mean,
I think there was literally no one watching the stream earlier, so I don't think anyone was stream sniping.
Korea.
Oh, Necro has his scythe. Scythe someone.
Yes.
Oh.
They can do it. Has he got the axe?
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's got it.
Do it. Do it. Scythe the clockwork.
Yes.
Scythe the clockwork.
They're back in it.
Great Echo Slam.
Why are you going to far attack? Scythe.
Scythe. Scythe.
Scythe.
Scythe. Okay, scythe the guy who's already dead. Good. Good.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, he's got it back in 20 seconds. The help. Not Benno.
Oh, he's about to have Scythe again. No, he's gonna die.
Okay, yeah.
Save
it for anti-mage. Save it for anti-mage. Nice.
Didn't use Go Shroud. So they've actually.
Well, the
Not
best
lost
case
the
scenario has happened. They only lost
Fine.
mid and bot. I guess losing tier 4s was not part of what I said, so that's not perhaps the best case scenario.
I think that's better than losing the game, which
Yep.
they should have.
Yeah.
I think Team D. I think Team D did just throw the game. I mean, maybe. All right. Maybe they still win the game, right?
Yeah.
But I think they just.
They had an opportunity to win the game, that's for sure. Who's got the BOT level 2s? Where's he selling a point boost for getting BOT level 2s? I don't get that. Doesn't make any sense. Oh my god, he's so close. Oh my god.
If he just held the side
Dunk!
of it.
Oh, dunk! No. Doesn't have mana. This is the problem. Like, they never have mana. Just
They
lose
need
it
more
all.
mana.
Just keep running into Cox as well.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, jeez.
Jesus Christ. They need to get back.
Yeah, I need to defend that
Just
base.
go clean house. Get creeps out of their base.
Radiant's top
God, I think I'm stressing out just watching this. It's
Yeah.
great.
Radiant's bottom shrine is attacked. Radiant's bottom shrine has fallen.
Taking the shrines. They have Roshan up as well.
That's gonna be tough for Radiant.
I think that probably goes to Bloodseeker's got a dig on 4.
Nice. Nice.
Guessing that's to stop Necro Ghost Shroud shenanigans.
Yeah.
Speaking of Necro.
Oh no, why? No, Necro, you can't get caught out like this. Not like this.
Alive? For now? No.
No.
No buyback for 2 minutes from Necro.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, it's over.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Let's go, go, go! There we go.
Kiki. Alright, game 3, that's
Yeah.
a good thing. Nice.
Well, I think
Proper, like,
for a grand
proper
final, you wanted to go the distance, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, just want to see some good best of 3 data. I'm glad. Like, if game 3 goes anything like that game, we're never going to know who's going to win.
No,
It's going to be brilliant.
Yeah.
That was a really
Rose
good
upon
game.
Rose.
That was really fun to watch.
Yeah, MVP Lex on the clock. Absolutely,
Yeah, absolutely.
smashed the
Absolutely.
early game.
Completely crushed it.
And like he actually had top damage on his entire team on a
Did
clockwork,
he?
which is just fucking unheard of.
That is
62,000. He didn't even go like a Radiance or something stupid.
disgusting. What the fuck? Nice. I think that's just
That is just
to,
absolutely
like,
insane.
yeah, he was just doing work.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, given the death counts on Radiant, I'm amazed they stayed in the game so long. Because they
Yeah.
were all just like getting picked off constantly, especially Veno.
Yeah.
Just like not getting a 4 stuff. It's just so costly.
Yeah, I think that really hurt his progression.
But his net worth at the end was 18,000, which is incredibly low for a Venomancer in an hour-long game.
Yeah, definitely. I didn't really have that many. I don't know. Looking at his items, they're kind of. I can see why he gets them. I just don't know if they were the best choice.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was good. It was good from the Radiant coming back from that deficit to almost. I wouldn't say almost winning, but not losing.
Yeah, they were close to turning it.
They were getting.
Sure.
Yeah, they were getting back in there, which was. It's a good game. All right, I'll be
Yeah.
right back.
So, take a quick break, get a drink. Be with you soon. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so again, exactly the same configuration. I first pick Team B on Radiant, Team D on Dire.
Alright, I'm back.
Cool. We've reflipped for game 3.
Sweet. Who's where?
Same as before.
Amazing. Alright.
So it's been the same every time. Dire's always been Team D. Radiant's always been Team B. And
Sweet.
Dire's always had first pick. So here we are, the decider for IDL Season 4. We've had a shitload of games over like probably 2.5 months now with the
It's actually
TI
been-
break.
It's been a really
And
long season.
It has, and it all comes down to this match.
Yeah.
One little game of Dota.
Teeny little game of Dota for the grand prize of pride.
Apparently they did bring some stuff back from TI as prizes for the winners.
Oh, sweet.
So
That's really cool.
there is actually something on the line. I don't know
Amazing.
what I don't know what they brought, but yeah, they brought something. Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Can really appreciate that. So what do you think? Do you think the teams will change up strategy this game, or do you think we'll see like more of the? I say more of the same. It was pretty. Both games were pretty different.
Yeah, I think the Radiant Team B tried to do the same thing, but they got kind of. I think they reacted to the Lich pick, but they didn't react to the game as it unfolded. I think what they did with their lanes made sense in principle, but then like they didn't adapt once the game had started, and it became clear how Dire were laning, and I think there was a lot of abuse to be had that they didn't really make from the lanes that possible for them.
Yeah, I agree with
I think that's kind of a feature of IDL. Don't see many lane swaps.
Yeah, I think people seem to be kind of. They work out their strategy and like, right, this is the strategy. We're gonna make it work, and then I think a lot. I don't know what it is, but yeah, you're right. No one seems to go, all right, this isn't working. Can we? I don't think anyone really takes the time to reassess. I guess
Yeah.
because people know. I think people can feel that something's not really working out, but I don't think people take the time during games. At least I think this is what maybe like with our team. I think I don't know if that maybe that's happened with other teams as well.
Yeah. I think again, like as we're casting, we can see all 3 lanes, and it's quite apparent to us. Whereas when you're playing the game, unless you're constantly communicating with each other and saying, my lane's kind of shit, or my lane's going well, or like I think if I was Dave in that last game and I was Venomancer, I'd have told Spiritbreaker to leave. So I think you can make that assessment when you know that someone's unnecessary in your lane. It's just hard when they are useful in that lane, but they could be better used elsewhere. Like that kind of call is very hard to make, and you need to have really good communication and a clear leader in order to be able to do that, I think.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's kind of I'm excited to see the puck. I think that'll be Chesko puck or Goon puck, because I think I've seen him play him a few times. But he's pretty good.
Yeah, he's got
very
like
competent.
He's got the combos down. Like I think I said last time we played Puck, he's not like kind of an Arbed who can, you know, basically freestyle jazz Puck. He's got
Yeah.
his combos and he executes them well,
10
but
seconds remaining.
like when he doesn't really improvise,
5 seconds remaining.
which is kind of where real like excellent Puck players
Yeah.
are with the hero. But I mean, for
think
IDL standards, he's pretty much the best Puck player in the league. So
Yeah, I think that's like when I'm playing against Chesko, at least I see him as kind of that very reliable mid player who you know he's gonna like he can operate competently on something and you can kind of rely on him to do some stuff or be in the right place at the right time. So
Yeah.
I think that's pretty good for in this case at least.
yeah,
Even if he's not going to take over the game, you can rely on him to kind of form that backbone
yeah, definitely.
to help you help the rest of the team kind of spring off of, I guess.
Yeah. So we've seen the Keats Shadow Shaman ban this time. I
It's a
did
shame.
talk about it at the start of game 2 while I was waiting for you, and yeah, I'm not too surprised to see it come out this game because he is kind of ridiculous on that hero.
Yeah.
We're going to
It's
see
such a-
another aspect of the Keats supporting this game. I think
Keats line.
he'll probably play Witch Doctor.
Okay.
I think it'll
I
be
think he could
Ollie
do well
Lion.
that.
Yeah, he plays Witch Doctor in pubs quite a lot, I think. And with the Silencer being banned out, it kind of opens up the Witch Doctor pick, because you have to be a lot less careful about when you Death Ward.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah.
Dire team back. Radiant
So
That
the
means the Disruptor's been let through, so Keith's gonna be playing that this game. That's his favourite hero.
no Clockwork just got banned out. I think they.
Yeah,
I think that's smart after last game.
seems good. And the Lich ban as well, so
10 seconds
you won't see
remaining.
any Lich dual mid shenanigans. You can dual other heroes mid, it's just that Lich is kind of the best one.
Yeah, I think Lich is the best for the league as well because you're not worrying as much about experience sharing or
Yeah, definitely.
Dire team
whether you're
back.
being a pain in the ass or you have solid utility and you can keep the lane up to date.
Yeah.
On experience. So there goes the Bristle. I wonder if they're trying to pick some sort of mid-game pick-off lineup. With
They
the
banned the
Puck.
Bristle second phase in each of the previous games as well. I think they just
10
Oh,
seconds
okay.
they just accept that Sam's good on the hero and they don't want to face it.
Okay, that's fair.
5 seconds
I think banning out the
remaining.
Earthshake is a good call. I think well played. Well, last game he did what he needed to do in terms of making sure that the bottom lane wasn't a complete disaster by interrupting the shackles and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was kind of notable that when they did manage to get kills bot, it was because he was out of mana or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he did as well as you can expect him to
Yeah, definitely.
do.
And some good Echo Slams later on in the game as well.
Yeah. Missed a couple, but won't hold that against him.
You miss 100% of the Echo Slams, you don't try.
Exactly. Those are definitely words.
Yep.
What do you think we'll see? Do you think we'll see offlane come out? People tend to be pretty what's the word? Against picking their carry sort of until late. Okay, OD. Nice. Is OD good
think-
against Puck?
It's okay.
Is it kind of
Because
draws the lane?
Puck's base damage is quite high. So
Hmm.
OD can CS against him.
10 seconds
You
remaining.
can also banish him to stop him
5 seconds remaining.
orb jaunting. So like if he's trying to jaunt out or something, you just banish him and that will last longer than the duration of the orb.
Okay.
So it can be decent to catch him out like that.
Yeah, that seems fair. That's fair. Yeah, I don't think I've ever really seen the matchup.
Yeah. But I think
Right.
picking the mid here is the right call because they already know the enemy mid.
Yeah.
Team pick.
There is the possibility
Oh shit!
for our lineup. Whoop whoop.
Here we fucking go.
Yeah. IDL season 3 all over again.
Yeah.
Dire team pick.
Ah.
Dave Furion, it's happening. So there is a possibility that Lex takes the puck off lane.
I don't think they should.
I think if they feel like the mid matchup with OD is bad enough, and I don't think it is, but if
I
they
think-
feel that, then there is a possibility that they put something better against the OD. The thing is,
I think Puck with a Drow should win that.
it's the Wind Ranger off lane. Forget everything.
Yeah. Forget everything I just said.
Forget everything I just said. It's relevant.
Although I think Wind Ranger mids isn't terrible against OD. It is
No,
actually might be
this
as
is
good or
this is a
better.
Lex hero, and he plays it off lane.
Okay, alright, fair. Alright.
Spirit Breaker ban. I think that's a decent shout.
Yeah,
They do need something to kind of stop Drow getting bullied, basically.
yeah.
But I mean, the Radiant might want to have taken it themselves. The only thing. Who has first pick? I guess the Die have first pick in the last phase.
Dire.
So yeah, I think they probably think there's other stuff they can get.
Yeah.
So the Brewmaster's banned, the PA's banned. They are after a safe lane carry. So yeah, I guess in that context, the Spirit Breaker doesn't make too much sense.
Yeah.
You could go for a position 1 Nature's Prophet, but I don't think it's that good.
I think it's
It
that
could kind
great.
of work if you
I
rush
could go
down.
position 1 OD, mid Nature's Prophet.
Maybe.
Ogre. Is it off lane?
Ogre.
Oh, please tell me that's.
I feel like
Please
there's
tell me that's mid Ogre.
no.
Yeah,
It's
has to
not.
be.
It's
Has
not.
to be.
It's
That's
bad
just-
against OD as well. I just don't do
That's what everyone expects, and then you
it.
kill them because you're a mid Ogre.
Enigma.
Okay.
I feel like there was a game-breaking pick in there,
Yeah, I feel like.
and I haven't had the time to think about it now. I'm gonna think about it later. But I feel
Yeah, I
like there
think-
was a game-breaking pick for the Radiant there.
Dire should just be able to run this game over. I
Yeah.
think. I don't know.
I mean, the problem is, Enigma needs to get Disrupt to Drow and Puck in the black hole, and then he needs to
yeah.
not get shackled or fire blasted.
Fire blasters. Yeah, that's.
This is such a hard Enigma game. I don't know why he's gone for it. I really don't like it at all.
That's really tough.
Like,
guess
once he gets BKB, he can black hole no problem.
I think that's an if he gets BKB.
Yeah, if it goes that long.
Yeah, I think this is one of those games where he either gets BKB second item or he doesn't get a second item,
Yeah.
because I don't think the game will physically last long enough to get that.
On the plus side, if they get the Blink Hex on the Lion, 4 staffs on the OD, then they do have a lot of catch.
Yeah, but I don't think they need cap. I think the rest of the Dire will just run at them.
Slark.
You think Slug?
Slark would have just straight up won the game. I don't think they can deal with a Slark.
I think they got a lot locked down for a Slug. But it could work.
If I was playing Slark in this game, I'd be like free win. I'd be like wagering. I'm going crazy. Anyway, introducing the teams. On the Radiant side, we have Death Row on the Lion. We have Bitter Killer on the Outworld Devourer. We have Nelson on the Enigma. We have Parakeets on the Witch Doctor. Pesty Wizard on the Nature's Prophet. On the Dire side, we have Beef on the Disruptor. We have Fartifar Debated on Drow Ranger. We have Mop on Ogre Magi. We have Goon on the Puck. And we have Lex on Wind Ranger. So it looks like the Wind Ranger has blocked. Yeah, it's just about blocked that camp. I think that's probably the correct call in this case.
Slightly different play system. which is good. Nice to vary it up.
Yeah, I like that one. I think that's the greediest place to block it because, like, if I'm dewarding it, I place the sentry there. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna see it.
But I think it does also give you more utility while
Yeah.
the ward's up.
Yeah,
I think if you want that first couple of levels, I think that's quite important.
yeah. And there are no sentries on the Radiant team for now, so and they don't know it's there. But it's going to be a while before that gets dewarded anyway.
That'll be useful.
So is the puck the OD mid expected? Just a straight up 1v1 this time, no dual lane shenanigans.
I think it slightly favours Puck now that they've got the Jowl, because it's 72 base damage versus
75,
59.
75
Yeah.
versus 59, that's kind of insane.
Yeah, it's not huge. Oh yeah, it is. You got some more.
Then you need to get an early Arcane Orb, the OD,
Yeah,
just for that extra damage.
that's quite expensive though. 100 mana, you get 4 of those.
Wow, I didn't realise it was that expensive. I'm insane.
Yeah, it's huge.
Huge.
Oh, look at this. Look at this top lane. The Eidolons are getting just farmed.
So I think if the Enigma ends up going jungling and they release the Ogre, if he goes and rotates mid on the OD, then that's going to be really difficult for the OD to handle. So I think,
Yeah.
like, as much as the Enigma will have a better time in the jungle, he needs to try and keep the pressure on the lane for as long as
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think it is tough though, because with Enigma you need. I mean, I know you don't need the best start, but you need a start,
Yeah.
and I think he is kind of struggling right now.
He's
'Cause he's
doing
got-
okay. He's level 2.
He's got no, I don't know. He's got no mana, which
That's
means
fine.
He's
It's not expecting
that's
to
one
have
of
mana.
Eidolons. Yeah. He's just getting beaten up by an ogre.
But I mean, like, being here and creating this pressure is good for his team right now.
Yeah.
And he is actually doing quite a lot of damage to the Ogre now.
Yeah. I think the ogre's kind of
I kind of think if he went in for the Malefice though, he might have had a chance to kill him.
I got him. Yeah. I guess it's quite easy not to respect your opponent when you're playing ogre,
Yeah,
because you're normally so tanky.
yeah. You just don't expect to, like, lose a 1v1 basically. But
Yeah.
Enigma with Eidolons,
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
quite.
to be trifled with.
Yeah, exactly. I think they could probably maybe doing some more stacking and pulling in the Dire tri-lane,
Yeah.
because I think they're sapping quite a lot of experience from the Drow, which isn't ideal.
Yeah, they're all
You want
level
the
2,
Drow level
Enigma's
6.
level 2. Enigma's going to hit level 3 before any of them do, I think.
Yeah, and that's normally a sign that you're off lane. Not you're off lane. That's normally a sign. Yeah, it's a sign that your off lane is getting too much.
Yeah.
Are they gonna?
Yeah, if just to contrast, the Nation's Prophet is level 3 safe lane for
Yeah.
Radiant. Although Keats
Yeah,
just
I
has like taken a whole bunch of creeps away.
Oh yeah, it's the support tax.
He's trying to bring him back.
I think like good support shit. Actually, I mean this is best of both worlds, right? Because the creeps will be here.
Yeah.
The tower's still attacking things, so you get to attack the tower.
Yeah.
You get to get the XP from the creeps. It's perfect.
Incidentally, Windrunner's a bollocks offlaner.
That was a fluke. No, but I do agree. I think Rinrange is the best offlaner.
She's a horrible
I think-
offlaner. She's not a very good hero at the moment either.
No. You kind of, I think, if you're offlaning, you kind of have to have this weird skill build where you gotta go maybe a little more win run, shackles, and I think it kind of hurts your mid game potential.
Yeah.
Then you're building like blink daggers. Maybe it could work this game, but yeah, I think you're right. It's a bit suboptimal. Oh, mid lane. OD Astrals himself.
Dodge the He's gonna kill him. Turn around, kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Oh my god.
Oh my god, where's the...
Yes, diving on the Windrunner. On the. Oh, it's Keats is gonna go down again.
Yeah.
So I mean, the fact that Keats has fed 2 kills here doesn't make Windrunner get up.
I think it's gonna assist in Windrunner being a good offlane in this specific instance. But yeah, generally speaking.
If you lane properly, then she gets nothing.
Yep. I think they're about to get the tower though.
Yeah.
Within the next couple of minutes.
Yeah, definitely. Just the
So
pressure
the
that
ogre-
everyone puts out.
Yeah, the ogre's rotated bottom. Do you think that's right rather than rotating mid?
No.
No.
I mean, look how low Sam was. If he'd found him,
Yeah, dead. Now the shrine's up, back to full health.
that's
How's he?
That's.
Oh my god.
This is just horrendous.
How does that happen?
Like the fact that Windrunner's level 5 in the first place is just.
And the Windrunner, the offlaner, has 4 of your 4 team kills.
Doesn't make any sense to me.
What is Doa?
I can tell you, if I was a support in this game, Windrunner would be level 2.
Yeah, Windrunner shouldn't be getting anything. Because like, you just run up to her, right? You hit her a couple of times, pops her in run, and then she can't be in lane for the next 12 seconds.
Yeah.
That's it.
Like her base damage is about 45.
Yeah.
So as a support, you just trade with her.
Yep.
And then they got like the dual stun with the Witch Doctor and the Lion. Just
Mid
doesn't
again.
make any sense to me. Like,
Puck's gone in on the
I
OD.
think this is OD dead this time.
Yep.
No, if he didn't break if he didn't break it, he had Astral. That was a mistake.
Yep. And Keats is dead.
Keats feeding at this stage.
There's no reason, and there's no reason to be there as a Witch Doctor. I'm so used to saying Shadow Shaman when it comes to Keats.
Yeah. Keats
It's just like, it's just a natural.
natural state of affairs.
Yeah.
Getting
Oh, they
aggressive
might
on the
get
drow. I think they're going to get
Drow
that.
too.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
dead. Nice rotation
Nice.
from Dave here. I think a lot is on Dave's shoulders at the moment. Like, he needs to get a lot done in the next 7 or 8 minutes before Furion starts falling off.
Yep. Yeah, they need to get a couple more towers because I think if they can get a couple of T1s before the drow
Buck's coming in
starts
top.
getting T1s. Oh no, here's Chesko as well. This is gonna be tough.
Missed the silence, missed the orb. He did miss,
No,
he
no
missed
black hole,
everything.
there's no black hole.
Doesn't need one. He's got coil.
Oh, nice Earth Spike.
He's gonna die.
Nice. Are they
Yes.
gonna get the drow again?
Yeah?
Oh god, they're gonna get the drow again. No,
Wow.
that's bad. That's really bad for the Dire.
They got the ogre coming in behind. He might be able to pick. No, he can get anyone. No, this. Oh, they. He's not gonna get anyone.
Wind Ranger's got caught in the creeps.
No.
I think they just get the. They get the.
Oh,
they get
just
the-
manages to dodge it, and Nelson's gonna get out as well.
Yeah, that's
Really
great.
close to dying to the power shot.
I don't think they get the tower anymore. I think they have to
No.
back up.
But Nelson's TP'd home.
Yeah, I think they should back up because there's some TPs in now.
Yeah.
Actually, who's left to TP in? Probably no one.
Yeah,
Any
Ogre's TPing in
TPs?
now.
Yeah, I think they should.
You had phase boots there, Dave. Saying that's a little bit questionable. He's gonna get out. It's fine.
Yeah, I think they lead. Yeah,
I think
that's good.
Lion's gonna live as well. Yeah, there's no mana for anything.
How much damage? That
Yeah,
Windrunner is
with
hitting
with
for-
phase boots, Aquila, and Drow Aura, Windrunner does right click.
That is disgusting.
No. No. No, Sam. Oh my god.
Oh. So this isn't going as badly as actually Drow's not got marksmanship yet. I think
Yeah.
once Drow gets marksmanship, that becomes the time they start pushing, right?
Yeah.
because they'll have power shot, marksmanship, coil.
Yeah. I think the coil. I think the static storm's actually really important. I don't think coil matters a lot. Oh,
I think it helps you disengage.
That guy died. Oh, the 3-man black hole and it got cancelled by the coil!
No.
Nelson's
Nelson's good.
going to go down, he's going to get the stun off.
Let's just go get something.
Clean up. Oops. He's going to get out. Yeah. That could have been an absolute disaster. Really good pick off there on the disruptor by Dave.
That was a really. You see that TP?
Yeah.
TP's from here over here. That was really good.
Good awareness.
Yeah.
Dire's middle tower.
Alright, mid tower goes the way of the Radiant. That's good.
I'm finally getting a bit of space with Chesko occupied up here.
Yeah.
We're going to lose the line as well. And
Might lose the.
Profit.
They should lose the Prophet because he's attacked. He's auto attacked.
Well, he didn't have a TP, so he just had to
Yeah,
try and
he-
do what he could, I guess.
Yeah.
Try and get a return kill.
I feel like the Radiant might be kind of panicking a bit.
Yeah.
I know we're talking that they need to get stuff done, but I feel like they're kind of trying to rush at getting stuff done, maybe
Yeah.
more than they have to,
Yeah, I think that's right.
which is leading them to these really like risky, high risk, high reward engagements where they're not really getting the results. But they should have. They haven't got sanities or Death Ward.
This timed our spike. It shouldn't matter.
They should still kill him. Yep.
So, one tip, if you don't know this, is quite a useful one. If you watch Sanity's Eclipse, not Sanity's Eclipse, if you watch Astral Imprisonment, there is an animation on it of a circle that goes from the middle of the little blob to the outside, and when it hits the outside, that's when it pops. So you can actually see visually when it's going to pop.
Kind of like the TP animation, isn't it?
Yeah, next time you don't know about that, next time you see an Astral, have a look. Let's see if he does it here. Yeah. So you can see this orange line when it gets to the outside.
Yeah, yeah. Nice. And that's conveniently showing me that he's got sanities now, and the 4-staff is up.
Fantastic.
That's pretty solid for them.
Yeah, they needed that.
Yep.
They've done a good job actually. The OD's now top of the net worth
Yeah.
when he had a really horrible lane.
Yeah, yeah. So looking at the Wind Ranger, does 160 damage, which with focused fire is just filthy.
Yeah.
Just gonna delete her.
Does the damage reduction only apply to her base damage as well?
I thought it was all damage.
Is it all damage? The reduction to her attack damage. Let's say. Oh, that's a dead Imperium. Yeah. Missed that spike.
Stack Storm.
The stack storm 1 to 2, 1 to 3.
3.
Oh, that's a really nicely comboed up. They're both dead.
Oh, they lined
4,
up.
4, 0. I don't know what the plan was there when they
No.
initiated. I don't really get that. Enigma's gone for Midas. I don't know. I feel like they're not going to get the space for that to pay off.
Radiant's bottom
I think that's too
No.
greedy.
is under attack.
I'd definitely rather see Blink Dagger.
Hmm.
Or the BKB.
I think like he just broke the edge of the trees with the
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
created the trees. Unfortunately, they're going to get the ogre, but that's not the target they wanted. They wanted this drone.
That's the problem, isn't it? They're always getting the ogre, but the ogre's the least important thing for them to find.
Yeah, there's the ogre's like absolutely irrelevant to
Yeah.
the game plan for.
I think Will's playing really well as that sort of sacrificial,
Yeah, he's doing a good
pretending
job.
to be out of position. Because I feel like he is kind of just like going
Yeah,
quite
he's just,
aggressive
like
to make sure
running
that
in.
the other team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like forcing them to pay attention to him basically.
Yeah, and it gives the rest of the team so much space to run away, which is really solid
Again,
play this game.
Getting the draw out really easy. Oh my god, that's so much damage.
God, look at that
That
damage!
is so much damage.
Holy fuck!
Doesn't even have a veil.
It's like there aren't heroes there. It's like they're attacking creeps.
Yeah.
I think that
One
line
more
should be
right click on the line.
theirs. Who's gonna get it? Drow. I think this is what I was worried about looking at the Drow, where you get those couple of levels up on the Drow, and you have the control from the Windrunner, and suddenly
Yeah.
all your heroes.
I think this was not the game to abandon the kind of aggro lane strat. I mean, because Drow Ranger, more so than probably any carry that teams played in this series, is one that you can bully out of lane.
Yeah.
And they just didn't even try.
Yeah, and if you can bully the Drow out of lane, or delay that level 6 quite far, the Drow essentially becomes irrelevant, right?
Yeah. Yeah, a Drow from behind is really difficult. Like, if you're trying to catch up as a Drow and your enemy, like, Lion has his blink already, you can't. You just can't.
Yeah. It gets difficult to get kills, you can't get towers. Like,
You can't even farm in lane because you're going to get jumped by a Lion with a Furion. And then at that point...
At that point you die.
Yeah, at that point you're screwed and you can't catch up. And that's what they needed to try and do, but they've not. For whatever reason, they've decided that aggro data is not for them anymore.
No. Well, bitten once, something, I don't know, I can't remember what the phrase is. Bitten twice. Fuck.
Fool me twice, don't get fooled again.
Yeah, that sounds alright. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blink Dagger's up on Windrunner. Which is gonna be sweet.
Yeah, she's just going to have to kill anyone.
Yeah.
I think Shackle, to be easy. Speaking of anyone. Yeah. Oh, he got out! I was so lucky.
He was
going for the courier.
Nice. Easy 19 gold for the Drow raid.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
don't know, I feel like over the group stage, when everyone was trying to play the same, like, 3-1-1, Team D proved that they are the best at 3-1-1 data.
Yeah.
So, if you're going to try and beat them, you need to not play 3-1-1.
Yeah, you gotta actually just get up in aggro.
Yeah. The only team that took
disrupt the game.
The only team that took a game off them 3-1-1 meta was Team C.
Ah, I didn't realize they dropped the game.
Yeah, they dropped one game against C.
Oh. What do you think about the Orchid on the Nature's Prophet?
It's like for fighting and getting pickoffs, but I mean, look at the concentration of the Dire Heroes now. Like, who would you pick off right now? Maybe Disruptor, if you knew he was there. But I mean, Windrunner with Blink Dagger is not far away.
Yeah. I think maybe you get the Drow if you're lucky, if you catch him in the jungle with the smoke.
Oh, are they going to catch the puck? Oh, he's got the shackle on both. That's so lucky.
I don't think so.
That is so lucky. Like, why did that go to the hero and not to the tree? That's absolutely insane.
I think, didn't they change it to favour heroes?
Oh, did they? Okay.
They might have. I think I saw in the patch notes somewhere that if they updated the algorithm.
Right.
But that could be a lie. That could be something people wanted on Reddit. And I've just confused with a patch somewhere.
Yeah. I really don't like the rules for jackling. It's just like, they don't really make sense. Like, when you just, it's like get like 45-degree angle shackles for no apparent reason. It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah. And it's always if the Wind Ranger's on your team, the shackles are like 5 degrees or something.
Yeah.
Wind Ranger's on the other team, the shackles are fucking 90 degrees, hooking people across the map.
Yeah.
Don't know. Did he actually get? Oh no.
He got the courier, but he died for it.
Right. Probably not worth it.
I don't know. They are behind, so his death means less. and he gives gold to his whole team, and he
That's-
denies the enemy the courier for 3 minutes.
That's not untrue.
I think it might even still be worth it.
Might be a good morale win.
Yeah,
I guess if you're behind, you kind of need those little like pick-me-ups.
yeah. But look, we're getting wrecked, but I still mug these guys off with their courier.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's a lot to be said for.
Yeah.
I think Dire could be doing more. I think they should be grouping up around the focus fire a lot more.
They could,
giving quite a
they could
lot.
just push towers like right now. All you do is you
Yeah.
sit the disruptor like behind or in trees or something. Just wait for the black hole and then just cancel it immediately,
Yeah.
and they win the
just
fight.
gives it-
Like they always
yeah.
win the fight. There's no way.
Yeah, I think they're giving too much space to the Radiant. Having said that, Jessica just kills someone.
Yeah. I don't. Oh my god, Sam!
Oh, why is he gone?
Oh, he's missed the coil. He's missed the coil.
I think he still dies though.
No, they're coming in. Oh, this black hole.
Oh, where's the...
Sam dies. Oh, they wanted the black hole right then.
Yeah.
I think I get the logic behind not getting Blink Dagger first on Enigma, but like right then that was like that black
was a-
hole. If you blink in and get that black hole, that buys you like 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Like
that puts them
literally
back
buys
so
you
far.
20 minutes. So big. And yeah, like fair enough. He needs a BKB, but he also needs to. They also need to make plays, and they need to increase the variance and try and just like make something happen. And getting a Blink Dagger does that. I don't think just going for a BKB does. He's just gonna die.
And you know they're going to push your towers.
Yeah.
You know they're going to group up as 5 when they push your towers.
Yeah.
I think a Blink Dagger just helps you. It just nullifies that strat.
Yeah. Oh, Puck died. Puck died to Maledict.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy fuck!
That's a huge kill.
Oh, are they still backing up?
If they can pick someone up here. Oh no, OD! OD! He'd forced forward there and astraled someone. They had a pick because they. I don't think they knew that, but like, one was dead and one had left.
Safety astral. It was a safety astral. He knew the Wind Ranger was going to blink in and shackle him, so he just astraled himself.
BM Astral? Don't even need to kill you. Just astral myself.
Just astral myself. He's not worried. He's not worried about how the game's going.
All part of the plan.
Yeah. So BKB is getting built on the Wind Ranger.
Yep.
Maelstrom on the Drow. Rest in peace, Tesla Ranger. Couple of.
Why? Like, actually, why?
What do you mean?
Well, so Drow's build Agi basically, right?
Yeah.
That's what the hero's about. Build Agi, make your precision aura insane.
Yeah.
So why get Maelstrom? Gives you no Agi. You don't need the AoE.
Farming. The only thing I think of is farming speed.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be
You should
farming
be-
for the late game. You should be ending the fucking game.
No, I agree with that. I think you should be farming towers, not creeps.
Yeah.
Because yeah, for that price you could have a Yasha,
Yeah.
which is way better.
Yeah, like SMY or something.
Maybe they're getting it for the summons, Eidolons, Treants.
But you have the AoE with the puck. Like, there's absolutely
Yeah.
nothing that
Yeah.
a Maelstrom's going to do other than make you farm creeps faster, and you don't want to be hitting creeps. In my
Yeah. I don't disagree with anything you just said.
opinion. Let's have an item check. So we got the Hurricane Pike on the OD. We got Furion going towards the Shadow Blade, having already finished the Orchid. Lion is poor as dirt. Cheats has finished the Glimmer Cape. We could see some interesting ults coming up, but let's focus on the fight for now.
think Treant will be there. 'cause he's
BKB
just-
on both the Windrunner and the Enigma, but there's no follow-up damage onto
There's
the
no
Windrunner.
follow-up. That's a disaster.
10-second
we need
BKB swap and Enigma's dead because he's got shackled to his recruiters.
Oh, he's not dead. But Black Hole's dead.
Black Hole is dead. Yes,
So I
Midas.
guess-
Midas something. There we go. That's fine. Like, if you die after you Midas, fine.
Fine.
Thick. Good lad. Force out.
Okay, so
They still
no
have
Drow.
Death Wards.
It's in the panic smoke.
Dead. As far as Keats, I'd go for a yellow Death Ward right now.
Yeah.
No, he's dead. Oh!
Oh, okay.
Oh! Oh! He's dead.
Oh! Self-fuels on the...
Fuck's fine. It's gonna fall. Oh, Sam! Oh, Sam! Keeps doing it. Oh, kill him! Oh, he's dead. He's killed himself.
He's dead.
Nice.
Nice.
Too greedy. That's what it was, just to bait the puck in, because he didn't
Debate.
want to kill the Wind Ranger. Makes sense
Yeah.
now.
'Cause
Finally.
the puck was the more valuable kill.
Yep.
That's the
That's
next,
next level, man. Yeah.
That's why we're just casters and we're not in the grand finals.
That's what it is.
Because we don't think that far ahead.
No.
Inspired.
Drow's Aquila is still turned off. 26 minutes into the game.
That's just efficiency. It's because they've got 2 Aquilas, so when they push as 5, they don't need both turned on. Because 2 wrongs are right.
Yeah,
so they
that's
wanna
that's
make
true. Yeah, 2 wrongs do not make a right.
sure- So they want to make sure that both Aquilas don't cancel out.
Yeah.
But that fight at the T2 was actually really good for the Radiant. I feel like they've kind of got some momentum shifting back in their favour.
Yeah, I think it's gone pretty well. He's going to get a kill on the Yoga here. That's quite an easy kill.
Yeah.
Nicely done. He's going to
He's
pay
not
for
right.
it though.
That's not so good, but
I think like you go for something like that, they're obviously going to react, and
yeah.
I think he needs just TP straight out. Yeah, look at that wave clear. I mean, it's obvious with wave clear like that why the Drow has gotten a Maelstrom.
Maybe, I mean, but +4 Treant summoned. That's going to make it, you need the wave clear for that.
The value wave clear.
You wave clear.
It's,
Oh,
cool.
look at that Dagon.
Big one too.
Disgusting.
QP.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So I think they probably just grabbed this top T2,
Yeah.
then reset, go bot.
We could go
Get the
Roche or
next
something. The only thing, like,
Radiant's top tower
none of them have gone for like a solar or something. I feel like a solar. Before he dies again. None of them, yeah. It's like they've got a really good lineup for Roshing apart from the fact they don't have any armor reduction.
Yeah. I feel like they're far enough ahead for someone to afford it.
Yeah.
Disruptor could buy it if he wanted it.
I'd probably look at Ogre getting it.
Yeah.
Like
I guess
otherwise all he
it's-
does is bloodlust and like gotta do something else.
I think it depends whether if they want it right now, they can get it on the disruptor,
That's true.
and then they just have the Roche. Oh, look at that! There goes the puck.
Oh, you black
That's a good
hole.
start.
He's dead. Oh, Draug just gets evaporated.
Oh, they're doing it!
Keep me doing it. Well, sort of. I mean, they got a couple of kills.
I think that was actually a really good black hole because you get the puck,
Yeah.
and then the sanity is just straight after that. Just
Yeah.
fucks everyone.
I mean, it just they did bait the Drow in to get close, and then the OD ult just came down like a fucking hammer.
Yeah.
I mean, that is the thing. Like, apart from Puck, these are fairly low-end heroes. I guess Wind Ranger has a lot now. Rank gain's
Yeah.
pretty good. Yeah, 2.6.
She's solids.
Yeah, but
She's
the
on
Drow,
about 80.
Drow and the Ogre are pretty
Yeah,
dumb.
stupid.
I like this from the Radiant. Go and try and take the Roshan. Just snowball that advantage that they gain from the defense at the top.
Yeah, I think that'll really help.
Mm.
Oh, because it'd be nice to
Blink
get
dagger up
100%
on Enigma now.
Oh, finally. That's what we're chatting
Yeah.
about. That's okay. That's blink. That's blink. Black and bar.
Yep.
That's solid. So it seems like that Midas has actually worked out quite nicely.
I don't think it's
Maybe not- okay,
possible
maybe
for it
it's-
to have paid for itself yet.
No, but I think it's not gone. It's not gone as badly as it could have.
I think it pays for itself in 19 minutes.
Yeah. But
Assuming you use it off cooldown, and he's not been using it off cooldown.
No. Give it another 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It might. I think it's been keeping his experience slightly
Perhaps.
better
Perhaps, yeah.
than it could have been.
But I mean, Black Hole duration doesn't change.
No, but he's got his 15% cooldown reduction talent sooner,
True.
which is pretty good.
That is not insignificant.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if they would have been in a better position had they had the the
blink
dagger earlier. But as it stands,
He needs to blink out.
Oh, he's gone.
There.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
nice.
fogged. Yeah, blink out.
Nice.
It doesn't need it. Holding it.
Doesn't need it.
Cash.
Easy game.
Item check again.
Lincoln's coming up on the puck.
Dagon 3 on the puck. Going back for the Lincolns.
Magellan finished on the Drow Ranger.
Again, I don't get that.
I think he builds ags now. I think he's gonna go Tesla Ranger.
Like, it would make sense if you did do that. Sega's down on you. Nature's.
Oh no, he's gonna die.
Does Lion save him? The black hole! Black hole into 2.
Oh my god!
No
Vegas
follow up.
Disruptor, it's not great, but it's fine.
Keats! Keats!
Yes, Keats!
Do it! Oh, he got the.
Get fucking
there you go.
wrecked!
They do
I think he
silent
gets-
start.
Yeah, that's right.
No, that was not worth.
No, team wipe. So they've only gone back to 6k down.
Yeah. Not too bad.
Yeah, I think they might. Do they lose? They could lose racks though.
Yeah, this is the problem. Is like it removes any possibility that the Dire continue to be stupid and not push.
Yeah.
Basically, them all being dead. Because like, what else are you gonna do when everyone's dead?
Yep.
Radiant structure.
Although they're going to get enough people back to. Oh my god.
Not that's a dead Lion.
Never
Yeah, I don't think they lose. Lynch's Prophet is gonna not kill the puck. Puck blinks out from the attack that would have killed him. That is ridiculous. Blink forward, blink forward, blink forward. No, Nelson. No. Oh my god. He blinks forward into range. Stop the passive.
Yeah.
He would have got him.
Oh, that was really unfortunate.
Yeah. I really want.
That was a...
I'm not gonna lie. I really want D to lose now because of this shitty draw build.
Do you mean B?
D. D are running the draw.
Oh, because the drought. Sorry, I thought you said draft.
That draw's fine. It's the draw build is what's triggering.
Yeah. I think they lose. I think they lose racks here.
Yeah.
I don't think they've really got the tools to. That was a nice astral with the focus
Yeah.
fire. Oh no, I think he's dead though.
Got the Desolator up on the Furion.
Yeah, that's a good start. But I think
They
he
die,
dies. They both die.
Can they get the? No.
I think they're
Keats is
trying
gonna live. That's something.
If he drops the death
He's
ward,
dead.
that's good. Alright, black hole's in like 1 second. Alright, black hole's ready.
He's
gonna get it?
just gonna, no, he's just gonna die. Last game.
Yeah, do you think
That is game.
Probably just go mids. He's dead.
Just Keats left. Dead. That's
Yeah, they
GG.
call it GG. That's it.
Yeah.
Alright. Congratulations, Team D, winner of Season 4 of IDL.
But I mean, with a Drow with a Mjolnir, is anyone really a winner?
Those are asking
These
real
are the questions that we have to ask. Yeah, I guess that's it.
That's
Congrats
it.
Team D. Probably worthy winners over the course of the whole tournament, I would say. I think they only lost 2 games. Yeah, I think they only lost 2 games. One against Team C, one against Team B, which was today. So yeah, I mean, can't really argue with that.
Overall, very, very strong team.
Yep. Yeah, and that
Sweet.
final game, obviously Puck had a really good game. Had a very easy matchup mids. I mean, this 17-1-17 offlane wind range is just disgusting to me. Like,
Disgusting.
Just
How does that happen?
learn to zone, guys. I mean, seriously, it's not that hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, rough game there for Ollie. 14 deaths. He did get the blink dagger in the end. He just didn't really ever find any pickups with it. Fortunately, 'cause his team were kind of playing from behind.
I think they kind of had that draft where they had to be ahead.
Yeah.
And coming out of the landing stage, they were not ahead, unfortunately, which made it difficult, even once they got the blink.
Yeah. I wonder if they could have actually gone aggro try with like just basically swap their safe lane, Enigma, and gone the Enigma safe lane.
I think that could have actually worked really well, because Drow sucks in any sort of contested lane.
Drow does nothing. So
And Ogre and Disruptor do. I mean, Ogre's okay.
good. Ogre's good.
great.
Disruptor is a
Disruptor's
glimpse.
bad. Yeah.
Disruptor against an aggro try can't really do anything.
Yeah, I think aggro try would have really helped him. I think you're right. Yeah.
And then I mean, if Windrunner's going to get stuff out of the lane anyway, then why not just have a 1v1 with a Enigma?
Yeah, because then Enigma gets stuff out of the lane as well.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh well.
There you go.
On such things are Season 4 of IDL's won and lost.
Yeah. It's been a pretty good season. It's been really fun.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. Good.
Yeah.
The bracket's been good once we kind of got past the point at which teams didn't have any players.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the opening couple of games in the bracket where it was like us against Team B, yeah, it was Team B, and like Team B had 3 cores that were subs. It was like, well, we're not really playing against Team B, are we? We're playing against Kuhan.
Yeah, playing against the rest of IDL.
Yeah, basically. It was like Kuhan and Lex and Robbie, I think.
Yeah, which is rough.
Yeah.
Rough game. That's all right. Hopefully next season we sort out the substitution problem and.
Oh yeah, next season's going to be FPL style. So we're going to basically do like individual ladder.
Ooh.
So basically, whoever shows up for a game on a game night plays, and then you. I think the idea is you have 2 captains, and then you like can pick your team.
Sweet.
Based on like it's not MMR, but like ladder score of the people. I don't really know how it works 100%, but
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's the idea for next season anyway. But we'll see how that works.
Yeah, sounds exciting.
I personally quite like having teams for a season, so I think just being like ad hoc teams every week. Do something.
It's more like pick-up games, but
yeah, which is nice. It's not bad. And to be honest, I want to have a break from Dota until the next patch comes out, so it works for me that I don't have to go and turn up every week.
Yeah, I think it is quite a big commitment playing a lot.
Yeah.
In a team, because then you got to practice, you got to stay up to date.
Yeah.
You got a team practice, so it might be nice to just have a casual season.
Yeah. And like I really do enjoy like playing with the team and everything. Yeah. Just a break would be nice.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. Anyway, dude,
Sweet.
I'm gonna stop
Yeah.
the broadcast.
All right.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Probably on the VOD rather than live, but see you next time.
Thanks for joining us for the season, guys.